right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We have an interesting day ahead. You actually got gold and Bitcoin getting clapped again, or mainly the gold and silver. We did get a couple of headlines, but I was just telling the locked in folks, I do think it is all about earnings, and I would keep your eyes out for what we have next week, because not only do you have earnings, you also have Jerome Powell and a lot of other things. But other than that, we are reacting to the results. I don't think you've gotten any bad surprises. You got a couple here and there, a couple of concerns calmed down with the banks. Netflix was not the best, but it also wasn't the worst. And then you got your meme stock rally, your Beyonds, and everything else going on. So we'll see where it all plays out. But Chattadonia, I hope your morning is good. I hope you guys are blessed. We're going to talk a little bit, but before we talk about anything, let's talk about, even with Bill Polte. Thank you, Bill Polte, for donating money to the veterans housing. But we need to do a lot more. And every day, bro, I am honored. I really am, bro. You guys have no idea. Just everybody who has served this country, thank you guys for everything. And I hope, and I'm going to keep trying, not only for housing and, doing all that, but I want to make sure you guys know that all of your abilities and everything that you've went through in life, it's calling out to you. You guys have the discipline, you guys have the love, everything for you. It's your turn to own the land. It's your turn to own the market and all that. And I hope you see that greater calling within you. And at the very least, you have already done it and served. And we love you and thank you. And at the final conclusion for everybody, you would not have what you have today. We would not be doing what we are doing today. We would not be so arrogant and assuming if we didn't have the freedom that we have, brother. And that's because a lot of great men and women have made that sacrifice. And I think it's time we keep focusing on that. So, veterans, thank you. God bless you. We're going to do our part here. But at the end of the day, it's love, baby. And God bless every single one of you. And I hope you see it. It's not the love, but what's inside of you. The power in you and what you have gone through has led you up to this moment. So God bless every single one of you and your families. They made that sacrifice as well, too. And big shout out to anybody else out there giving back to their local communities. Doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, the janitors, the coaches, the garbage men. Anybody making their community run, baby. God bless you and thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, please rise up. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. Set the judge! Oh, it's game time, baby. Horn off. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah. Amen. Amen. So, Chattadonia, God bless you all. God bless you. In game time, I do have a couple of plays. We talked about them. Watch ISRG, DraftKings, CLS, Sweet Greens, WYND, TAP, BSX, SMCI, and ARM. And again, just keep in mind, there's a couple of plays out there, and we might get a shift here into the end of the month. And you guys are on a delay, so please make sure of that you know that. But we do have another membership. It is locked in. Y'all were fucking with me not too long ago. I need rules being followed, and people were not doing that. So this is the long-term chat now, and we have a trader chat if you would like to join that, but it's going to cost you. I am doing the mornings on that one. So I was live 30 minutes ago if you want the news. If you want me to work for you in the morning, you got to pay for it, dog. I try to give it to y'all for free, man. And what are y'all just... So... make your decision, get with it, bro. It's not that big of a deal, and I really hope you all get a long term, because what's the point of trading without a long term? What's the point of demanding all these things without a long term, baby? Save your 10%. How do you get out? You're in it already, bro. Just fucking wake up. This guy, he said, he locked in, and he asked me how to get locked in. How do we? Anyways, I gotta go pee. You guys got 1 minute. You know what time it is, right? The best fucking pre-market song in the world. Oh, yeah, you better wake up, dog. It's gonna be a good day. Jesus!
Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a cult, baby. Hey. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You can have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear, no fear. Oh dear, who you tryna control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it, set apart from the start. And the heart isn't ours. It's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the ark. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god. Then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib. But for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom and believing they want that to bring the win.
Good morning. All right, let's see where we're at. I mean, you could update your BYND orders. I kept mine at the 40. It is good enough for now. And then where is it? There's a couple of pre-markets. Let's see. All right. One post earnings, that chain is not open or it's super fucking illiquid. So we'll find out on the next episode of the Stock Market Hates You. No, I don't think you did miss anything too important. I do think we have a lot more. It's all about earnings, but compared to some of the other days, I think more of the craziness is coming from the crazy meme pockets. But other than that, we're kind of going to be riding the wave today and seeing what we get. That song is on SoundCloud. Look up Uncle Answers. All right, UMC. All right, Philip Morris and all that. Amazon was, people love that robot news yesterday. That's a lot of headlines after hours on that one. Adam, Oscar, watch healthcare too. And then again, keep your eyes out for any of the value. And you're going to get a dynamic with that and momentum. Wait, they didn't halt this, did it? It just look ugly? Oh, it looks so ugly. Oh, where's your boy Fun? So yeah, and that was a good headline to watch out for. You know, that was one that was very, very, we talked about. That was an easy one. And yeah, oh shit, what do you guys fucking notice? Hold on, let me double check. Okay, they're just widened spreads, but watch out. The Intel, both sides are going up for some reason, but they just widened out the spreads on that. Remember, you are right around the corner for post earnings. Where's China? Yeah, bro, I'm waiting for it. I think that one, once it opens up, it's gonna go crazy. I just don't know which direction. That's the kicker. The earnings were good though. All hype plays. Well, yeah, again, that earnings in that IV. Actually, let me double check. Let's go to Netflix as well. They haven't moved yet. Like I'm telling you, this isn't the big week on earnings, but you still got some. I don't even think Netflix was that bad. I saw somebody post it. They were like, Elon Musk, go woke, go broke. Netflix misses. And it was off by 0.004. But it was not as good, though. I think the guidance for next quarter was the real killer. Let's see. Wendy's, Flowers. Where's Sweet Greens, bro? Sweet Greens, why you gonna come down, bro? BYND. And then Google's back on the high. eBay as well. Yeah, Texas was the other earnings. I think that one actually had more attention. I had more triggers on Texas than Netflix, believe it or not. So in a weird way, I do think some people are more focused on that one. Marvel is on the high. Marvel did bad because of the Google Anthropic deal. So there was that in the morning. Google, there was somebody who benefited off of it as well. Okay, that other one's not open. Scammers. They want death to bring the will. Path tanking. Dude, the Wall Street bets guys, they forgot about it. Now that fucking fake meat's all the rage. Fuck, man. USO. I don't know if you guys remember, we got a USO downside as well too from a while ago. I was noticing how those are coming back to life. Because again, this bearishness in oil, I think, is very fascinating. Hot dog. All right. What is that? Prismain CEO expects updates on New York listing. Sees M&A opportunities in Latin America. Use of recycled copper. Prismian, I don't know who that is, but that's coming out. Analyst, Apple looks expensive. SLV's on the high. Again, you did start off low here with some of the gold and silver. I don't know. Is Beyond halted? It kind of looks like it. I mean, they just dropped. They just dropped a decent amount. That might hit. Oh, that's gonna hit. Bradley Frizzle into Peach. Oh, Bradley, hold on, man. Let me get filled on this shit. Oh, you got me fucking hyped. Are you serious, dog? Oh, God bless America. God bless the Frizzle. Oh, man. Good morning, brethren. Good morning. Oh, no, Peach Nation. Amen. Amen. Bradley Frizzle, God bless you, brother. Thank you, my friend. Are you ready for earnings season? Are you ready for end of the year? All I want for Christmas is peach, Bradley. No, okay, I'm sorry. I was just feeling it, man. I was in the moment. Yeah, gold and silver are trying to run up, man. Peach Nation is in the house, so you got a lot going on here to start. What's the scoreboard say? Down a quarter on Nazi, down 0.3 on Russell, Dow down 0.12 and SPY at break even. I haven't looked at, or right around break even. I haven't looked at They opened up BYND. Silver is starting to go green again. They were down a little bit. BYND got halted to the downside and just opened up. Who's the other? Flowers was doing good if you guys want those. I'm chilling on all. I'm just gonna. I like sweet greens after the BYND, but I'm not gonna chase any of the other ones. You are feel free to though. What is it? FLWS? And then I think Poet was separate, but they had a $5 million order today. And then yeah. Yeah, well, if you guys want the morning news, you have to sign up for the Locked In. That is our new change. And then there's no more watch list for the end of the year. I will randomly go live on the Locked In after the bell to talk or play Battlefield or whatever else. But we had to make some changes because even then, I'm still even shocked. You could see it. Some of y'all are very much expecting it but so I only did it because I wanted to, and I think it's time to change some things. And I'm grateful for the people who have supported. And I mean, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I will. Maybe, I don't know. Do you want me to tell you now, or do you want me to let you go through the market? Because I don't want to distract. But like I said, I'm probably going to be riding the wave today. Microsoft went up. I think I'm done with my plays. Oh, I want that post. I didn't get the post earnings one yet. I love you, bro. You guys really do. I don't think I'm speaking to, most people do show a lot of love, especially you guys in the Locked In. That's why I think it's vibed very, very well with you. Yeah, the other one's open. Why they do this, Habibi? Why they make the spread like this? These people. You got it? Nice. Good. Why are these so fucked up? I like it, but I don't like that chain. Alright, I'll leave that for y'all. Wait till it tightens up a little. But yeah, keep that one on watch. I like it, but I'm not gonna take it. Too much, Habibi, too much. I can't see it. I can see clearly now the long-term stock. Yalla. No, okay. I appreciate you, bro. Stop. No, you. No, stop it. I think we've been having a lot of fun since Locked In. You tell me. I mean, some of you haven't, but I do think a lot of us who have been, it's good. And I'm thinking about the rest of y'all. Y'all just got to give me time. And then if you fucking burn the bridge in between, that's your fault. MP, I know, isn't that crazy? MP moves a lot, but it finally actually dropped and didn't rocket back up. And then there's that Poet one. So these little momentum ones in the morning are coming back up. Again, Poet had a $5 million deal or something, or contract. AT&T, that's our earnings as well. I think BYND did get halted up. I still think it's insane. They're talking about it now on the news. You guys know it hit $8 yesterday? So we're like early in the morning, after hours. It was like late or in the morning or night. It hit $8. It's fucking insane. So yeah, but I do think they are they're tweaking on it. Not only the traders, but like it's hard to not have it get attention now. Yeah, there's Baba going up as well. Remember, you had that little comment yesterday. There's NVIDIA. And then, Tesla's today as well too. And dude, I don't know, Intel premiums are being very odd. So notice the Intel finally drops, but the calls, the bids are lower, but the asks they have a lot more, especially compared to yesterday. So yeah, it's not too crazy. It's actually very difficult, but the Intel leading into the earnings, both sides are starting to operate now, kind of how you'd expect ahead of an earnings. See 8. I know, dude. Let me see. What time was it? Yeah, 2 a.m. Is this my time? Yeah, 2 a.m. my time, pre-market. on like those like trading platforms. It hit A. Yeah, I was in the spaces with Martin yesterday, and it's funny because he was being a little asshole, but I think I deserved it because I did the grave violation. I posted my play. I was an idiot. I didn't think about it till afterwards. I was like, oh. So yeah, I don't know. That was a good example to why no one's gonna listen to you if you just only want to talk about your play. You know what I'm saying? Because I did want to agree with him, and I'll even use this opportunity to talk to all of you here to tell you, none of these stocks are your long term. Do you understand? Like, that's why, like, I think Martin's a smart guy, but I don't even think you need to fucking do the analysis to figure out BYND is shit. I took a shit this morning, a huge one, and I was like, oh, it looks like BYND. So you guys have to realize that it's not. So I agree. I agree wholeheartedly, whether I make money on it or play it or not. And that's why it's just, you got to be careful in the bubble, because, you know, it's very easy to just play, like, dude, it's not real. This is not real quality. And that's why I keep reminding y'all, if you let this get in the way of your long term, that's foolish. So I hope you are wise with it. And, you know, I do think that you'll have a little moment, but I keep telling everybody, I said this a lot last night, it's gonna snap, dude. Eventually, right when you, so don't get too confident. Lord, lead us not into temptation. You are not going to build any sort of life around these types of plays. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you just got to keep it in mind, and that'll take you a long way. Skrelly is shorting me? My brother in Christ, why are you acting like you haven't even shorted me? Come on. You guys have been doing it to me for a long time. I'm okay. I've grown in this environment. I was molded by it. Come on, let's get it. You guys got a religious nut job with a gambling problem, and let's make some bets. That's all, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. So you guys gotta, that's how the market is. I even think he's teaching Shorts a lesson. I think he has a call, and I think he's doing it pretty wisely in a weird way. But either way, let's see, baby. I know he was breaking them down, but like, he's a smart guy. I just think you don't need to really think that hard. All of these are dog shit. Rigetti, Quantum, it's dog shit. It's absolute dog shit. Can you make money on it? Yes. At this point, you're a lot later. I posted the Quantum video in December. You guys know that? Go to the trading fraternity. You will see that I told you about Quantum stocks when all of them were in dollars and pennies. And I told you it was going to be a wave. And that's what I'm saying. It's all risk to reward, even with like Path and a lot of other plays. So I do think one of these days you're going to get fucked. You are going to get clapped. And you don't build a life around this. So like I'm saying, you do your thing, be wise, and I wish you all the best of luck. And seek the Lord. Seek the Lord. ASML. You. Blackberry's going up. That's a fucking meme favorite. I mean, somebody said this yesterday. One of you guys brought it up. They're like, Blackberry next, but everybody loves to do the Blackberry one, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if I want to chase the secondary ones. Filled it in. I just stop wasting the time, man. Go through the membership things or all that. I'm not trying to sell y'all anything, but don't take up the other people's chat space to make me sell you on my $50 a month product. So it's there. You just got to upgrade it, but figure it out, man. Don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. We will be fine. Where's the long term? I think the only issue is if you guys are foreign. Yeah, if you're in another country, that is the issue usually. It won't show up. Use a VPN. Otherwise, just be patient. Patience. Remember, they had a lot of bad news, and they had a government contract and a lot of things. That's starting to run up. That's part of the momentum. UWMC, I don't know. I might keep BB up. I know that's already, how many percent is that? 8? It's actually not too crazy comparatively, but remember, planting versus harvest days. So make up your mind. Yeah, well, enjoy the last day, bro. Enjoy it. Oh, dude, Dina, you're right. That one was up 30. Fucking what's? Oh, dude, I have those options on another account and I don't even look at it. Oh, I don't even know where it is. This halting stop, it's different, bro. It's usually like 5% in a certain amount of time. 5 or 9% they halt it, but like low key, dude, it's hella random. Remember, what was that one where we were like, remember the ghetto, was it WWR? Remember, we were like, oh, that's like a ghetto halt. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah, the D-nuts, they're up, you can make them free. Those didn't move too much, but yeah, they're up over 100. There is no more watch list for the end of the year. So I don't know. I guess if I'm not going to do plays, today might just be your update day, where I got to answer these questions in the meantime. But yeah, no more watch list. If I go live after the bell, it'll be for the locked in guys, and it's not really a schedule. They're cool. They accepted that. They've actually supported me with it. So there's no schedule, no nothing. Maybe Battlefield, maybe stocks, but you know, just vibes. Just vibes. Fun on the high. Was it WWR with the Ghetto Hall? Yeah, so I don't know. That's why, but usually the typical rule is like 5 to 7% in like a minute or so. But then again, I mean, over the years, we've seen Wall Street kind of operate a little differently. Meta's on the high. Where is that one? I put the long time on the beat so I can listen to it. iRobot, that one's, again, remember I told you, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw the Amazon news yesterday. Oil's on the high, Domino's flushing. Hey, yo. Pizza. Oh, where's your boy, Tarjay, bro? Yeah, Meta's starting to launch up a little bit. You're up by 0.3 on this SPY. Russell and Dow, the only ones red. NASDAQ as well. 0.04. We're still at this range. Like I'm saying, we break out of here, it changes the setup. I talked about this one last night, but you break out from here, it's going to change your setup. We can't get a new high right now coming into this whole, like, setup. Yeah, it's not going to be good. So let's see, but that could happen today or it's going to tease us. BlackBerry's still at the high. RKLB. Meta's really starting to go. Top. Celsius. Any 2K? We could include 2K into the locked in segment maybe, but I've been loving Battlefield, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you guys can learn from Battlefield. I genuinely think I could teach some of y'all via Battlefield about just life and the market. I'm not even fucking with you. Because I don't know if you saw it yesterday. We were playing, and then I had a really good positioning. I had a really good spot, and I just took out a couple of them, right? And right away, right when I took them out, I was like, all right, you got to pull back because now they know where we're at. And I'm telling you, right, bro, you hide, the bullets start flying, bro. I'm just telling you, there's a way. You just got to anticipate things. I told you, I was like, watch, look behind you. He's going to come up from behind now that we got him. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. This saying, I know it's sound cuckoo, but it relates to everything. They don't feel me. RTX. Philo and Philo we still are doing. The long-term alerts I'm going to be ending as well too. I'm going to take long-term alerts away from everything, and it's going to be I'm only going to post a video on the trading fraternity, and you will have to watch or not watch it. That will be your choice. Shout out free will. GoPros still go. I'd have BB up. There's a lot of them, man. Yeah, they're all tapestry even on the high. Beyond's coming down, and then the other ones are going. Fun is still ripping. Oh, we have another one. I didn't sell out the other 1000%er. Is it there? No, actually, that bid won't go up. Technically, last trade filled at 1000%, but there's no fucking bid on it. So, I don't know. That one might not count. I play Conquest. Bigger fan. I think that's the only thing I play on Battlefield. I don't think I've only played like one other game mode. Texas and AMD on the high. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Helldivers now that I associate it with fascism. I'm gonna just stay away from all that shit. Yeah, AMD in Texas. I ran MSTR now too. Why take away the long term? Because I want to encourage people to be involved and think for themselves. And I do think I provided good info, but I do think I made it too easy. And it's so extremely valuable. And the way things played out, I think it led people to not really recognize that value, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think it'll end up being good. I look forward to it, and that way too, the people who actually are involved and work for it, and even if it's one time a month on a video, finding it and doing it, I think that's going to it's going to create a lot of good for them and give them a better edge. You know, every single person on the locked in, and like I'm saying, I'm blocking everybody. If it gets weird, you want the info, and we're gonna get more and more of an edge. So I look forward to it, and I think the people who work hard deserve it. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the Chaz, bro. So God bless y'all. The reward is yours. That name feels haram. Short-term trading, I know. How much you want to bet? He just made the account. Oh, wow. Joined in 2013. He just changed the name. Nice. You could talk long-term investing, yeah. Again, I'm not the same rules we've been doing all year. I think I give you guys a nice high standard this year, and most of you should be aware, unless you never got to see us this year. But with how crazy the market was and some of the shit we've done, I'd be surprised if you haven't. Dominican signed oh, I saw that. I didn't read it out loud. My bad. Yeah, Dominican Republic signs agreement with NVIDIA. Eli Lilly went up. Dude, there's big volume on BSX, but it hasn't moved. Target on the low, Apple on the low, SPY at VWAP, NASDAQ and SPY went red again. Russell and Dow a little bit more weaker. There's Stub again. Stub. I got a big long. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I think I'm glad. I'm grateful, bro. It's just, you had to have used it and stayed locked in. And it's been a great fucking year, dude, on every front. I'm actually shocked. And we got a farm. You guys know that? Dude, I keep forgetting in a weird way. Because I'm like, bro, all the law terms, everything. But it's like, I'm glad that we also got to diversify and even turn it into that. Yeah, StubHub, big volume, 2%, one candle. I was watching it prior there, but that's not halted, is it? Why'd it stop moving? Did they halt it? There's no way. No, it's not halted. There it is. What the fuck? Swimwear is the song. On Automotives, I don't know much about it. What is it? I think you have O'Reilly today as well for earnings. Trump speaking, I think so, but I'm not too sure. And then where's Intel, bro? Intel's chilling down one. AMD starting to go. SPY holding. You just had Apple sell off. Remember, Mag 7, Equal 8. Now you got 2% on Stub. Yeah, Equal 8's actually down 0.13. A decent amount. You're still not moving out of the range, though, and then oil's actually up today. I know, it pretty much is Mitch's farm at this point. I'm down, though. I'm down, bro. You know, he uses it well. I told him I would just be going there and praying. That's it. I was doing that for like a couple of weeks, you guys. You have no idea. I was just using this. It was a very big property, and I was just using it to like pray and like look at birds and shit. So I think it helped. I think it helped a lot. Wow, God is good. Woo! Microsoft. All right, you got Microsoft, Meta. I mean, think about what we were talking about, big guy. So whether a couple of momentum pockets are holding. TAC. Oh, shit. TAC was the one. We already have plays on these. They're up a decent amount. But, yeah, TAC is doing it again. Oh, they only have short-term contract, or the Novembers. Yeah, TAC. I don't know what the headline is. But remember, they were talking. That was part of the Meta deal, I think. This was a couple weeks ago. We got the news and hit it. Post-inflation? You scared me the other day, bro. I was like, no way, it's that expensive. Because I be buying my Red Bulls from Costco. I don't see anything on TAC. TRI, Meta. Dexcom. Oh, wait, biotechs, dog. Where they been at? Not hot today. Yeah, yesterday there's a good one. Eli Lilly keeps going up. Second time printing on the high ticker. I wouldn't call it crazy. Kind of looks melty. Oh, Peloton. That might get thrown into the list of those, what's it called? Those pumps. Yeah, Peloton down. What's his name? Was it David Einhorn? Didn't somebody already take a big stake? Not recently, but not too long ago. Earnings and then PBA. Is Pembina moving? That moved yesterday. And there's TAC in the bottom right. What are we eyeing closely for the next LT? All the same stuff. Again, I actually really like TAP still a lot. I might want to build around that. Otherwise, UPS or Target. Or if NVO gets fucked up before then. What else? There's one more. Even fucking Sweet Greens. But I think you got a couple good options. We'll see even towards the earnings and maybe the culmination of it all. But we're still going to have low cash, but let your portfolio speak to you. Sweet Green's already sold off. That did not get any love. And then Wendy's. So look at a lot of these momentum plays got clapped. Abbott kind of ripping. Very, very small, but going up here. SPY still holding. put the long time on that beat. So I can listen to it. Damn, bro. The XBIs came back down. I think we made it free perfectly, brother. Holy shit. Yeah, the XBIs are up only 20% now. If you're out of the money, near the money's held up a lot better. I like Whirlpool, but again, ever since the dividend and how they cut that, I'm looking for a different value. And then again, a lot of these new names started popping up with better quality. I still like it, but I need a lower price. Yeah, I hope he made those other ones free. A couple of even the mineral plays came, not like the shitty ones, like Alberball came down. Short-term bond. I mean, MP, I don't even care about it. Like, MP is crackheads. It doesn't matter. It'll go up 9%, it'll sell off 9% and go up. So, I mean, if you have a target for your bottom, I think the best advice I could give to you is like plus or minus $2, $3. Just be flexible in the range. Otherwise, I wouldn't play that game. But I think you can if you'd like. But I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in like, I think that stock is gonna get blown with the wind, however it chooses. It's disappointing. I know. It's very disappointing. I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry at all. We had to do it, man. So if you guys want to take advantage of this stuff and use it, it's going to require a lot more of you, like anything. I guess I'll tell you guys now. Let me put it this way. Are you ready? Some of you are going to get pissed off by this. You know, are you? And this is where I'm telling y'all, I've watched people be so dirty and scammy and odd this is everything they've ever wanted. Okay, so seek the Lord first, and I'm grateful for the people and God who have given me the confirmation. So, are you ready? We have almost 1,000 people on Locked In. So that means I am now getting paid just about $50,000 a month to give you what I've given all of you for free, and y'all have harassed, attacked, will be disappointed if I want to do anything. Think you are waking up expecting with an entitlement where I'm telling you they are demanding it, and they will pay me that much money. And I ask you what, like a video? I ask you do what, like think about it. So now you have to surpass 50,000 a month if you want. And I'm not talking money. Come on, give me something of value. Let's go, help me, or do something. Otherwise, they are paying me a fuck ton of money. Never made anywhere close to this on YouTube. I told you that. I told you all of that this year. One thing by one thing. So, yeah, it's not new people. I don't care. It's all about that. You guys keep, and then look at, some of you have been here for a while. Shame on you. Mavis, shame on you. What do you mean shit out of luck? I gave everybody every play and beyond the day before. Do you see what you're saying? So I'm not mad. I'm just saying that's the type of shit. That's how we got here. So either way, though, I'm good now. I'm very, very good. And yeah, so let's get it. But that's why I'm like, so why do you feel entitled to something that people will pay $50,000 a month for, and they don't even know it exists? Imagine if I told you every hour about Locked In. Imagine if I posted it, if I marketed it. Come on, you guys. Y'all playing with me. So let's go. I would love to give it to you for free, but I not with this fucking, we need some real shit, bro. I want real learning. I want real people, not real. We need agreement. We need to uphold values. That's all. All I've ever asked for. So let's go, baby. Let's go. I paid for it in a single play. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. So yeah, man, y'all gotta decide. Well, that's the thing. This is the thing people don't like. If you really want to learn trading, goes to the other guys, all of you. This is what you need to do. You need to get a long term. You need to save 10% and follow along. This is what I'm saying. This is this stuff. That long term even went up 40%, 50% this year. You got to save, get a long term, hold quality assets, and you need to build around that for a little bit and let that teach you, and then make a separate account. You could paper trade in the meantime, but make a separate account, and then use 10% of your 10%. That's what you got to do. And then I'm telling you, I've been telling people, you get the foundation set and you get it all ready to go, trading is going to become so easy. But if you are putting it out of order and trying to build a life around trading without using the stock market how it's designed to grow your wealth and to keep it, you know what I'm saying? That you're going to miss out on a lot of things. And that's where I think a lot of people have gone wrong. And that's where I've even made it confusing, because we do both of it and we do a lot of it. But what ends up happening, the trading is way more tempting. But I really think that's the answer. I really, really do. Well, get the perspective, Mavis, but stop feeding the stuff that's against it. I don't know why, Mr. Shit out of luck. Very disappointed. But yeah, y'all need a help or not. Otherwise, shut up. It's very simple, and take whatever you want. But I get to do whatever I want now, too. Woo! Final free. Enjoy it, brother. Thank you. And I hope you do good as well, too. And I hope, everything I've already taught you will help you very well. And I encourage you guys to meet me there. But the choice is yours. The gate is closed. Yep, there's BYND. There's always trouble. I know. And we've gotten rid of a lot of it. But like I'm saying, if you're not a troll, just listen to everything I'm saying and just get with it. But because like I'm telling you, the guys who have already supported, they've used my content. They're enough where they appreciate me, they're nice, they do all of it, and it's making them money. So if you haven't made money or can't be nice about it yet, we got to do something. So I encourage you to make a good move. That's all I could do, man. What's that, Brady? I don't know what that is, Brady. I don't know no English. Sorry. Love-hate moving? Nice. What do you mean? What is that? I don't know. Sorry. I love all of you. And I'm thinking about all of you, whether you believe me or not. But you are going to have to give me my time. So, don't trip, baby. You could upgrade to locked in by hitting the upgrade. I might start selling it to y'all. Imagine that. For every time they ask me, every time they tell me I changed, I'm gonna mark it. Because that would be a real change, brother. Okay. Hold on. God bless you, Yuli. Look, it gave me another one. Amazing. I still like that one in the morning, but it's terrible chain. And just remember, yesterday, you guys, you had a lot of... How many of you hit fun without buying locked in? How many of you got Google before everybody? How many of you heard Beyond at $1 talking about it and me going... So, think about it. That's why. It's... This keeps happening, I'm like, wow. All right, Texas coming back. Spy's coming down, but just watch if we get any value rotation or not. Tap. I still like him. But like I'm saying, watch if how it moves here. If we start to go down and then momentum actually holds, that's going to give you something. But equal weight kind of chilled out. So this might just be big tech. A quarter on the NASDAQ. That's pretty bad. Philip Morris. I wanted to move that money yesterday, but that play, it was great. If you still have it. Oklo. I did. I gave all of the hints on that one yesterday morning. I get, but there's a little bit more to it. But yeah, I think you have enough. That's what I said. I'm giving you guys a week to figure it out. But then at the same time, nothing's guaranteed. Choose your frustration, brother. Choose your frustration. Welcome. Well, God bless you guys, and thank you. And remember, your future is important. So utilize your time. Is it? Yeah, Beyond Meat still halted, huh? What was the other one? FLWS. That one's. I think. Are they all still down now? Which one's up? Oh, D-Nut. Water. I don't, D-Nut, that's just, I think maybe because Cash Patel. Otherwise, I'm like, that one was a little surprising. And how it's holding up. But all of those names all went. KRE on the high. Yeah, KRE taking 2 candles. 2 big ones. Decent size. There's, wait, what? Oh, Beyond hit a 52-week high on the unhaul and then came down. New York. Virginia's a good place for real estate, dog. Oh, I like it. All right, yeah, KRE, man. Who is it? If the whole index, it has to be somebody. Yeah, find out who's moving on the KRE. Somebody's moving that. That's the index. ISRG it's like robotic surgery equipment. I think Da Vinci is their, it's been around for a while, bro. They're like the leader in it. Matt's on the high. Remember you had some of that news yesterday. But yeah, it was just a really good earnings, and then the share structure of it moves like that. Beyond about to go to 7. Again, it hit $8 at 2 a.m. So on one of those like pre-market things, but yeah, it is that, and then D-Nut are the ones holding up. Flowers went down, but none of the other ones. Sweet Greens, Wendy's, none of them. There's Tap. Pizza. Yeah, pizza's actually running up here too. Again, look at Domino had a fat candle down. Pizza had to move up. Remember, we still haven't heard that stuff from your boy. When you get in the money, it slows down. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Because then it goes dollar for dollar. But yeah. It all depends on the type of play. Is EWBC, is that it? Good find. Let's see. East West Bancorp, that's a big company and it moved. I don't know if that's the exact one, but I think you're in the neighborhood. Like I'm saying, it's odd it moved the index, but none of the other shitty ones were moving. So, you guys, I see everything. I don't. The Lord does, and I'm so grateful for him. Lock in, brother. You don't need to tell me about what's going up or down if I gave you a really good explanation about it leading into it. So thank you, Mr. Saeed. I love and I hate it. That's enough. Woo! Oh, where's Abbott? Came down. Where's Appel? Tap keeps going, man. I like him, but honestly, tap options just are terrible. BFC Bank and then MBCN, those could be up. His carry is still going up. So keep those in mind if it starts ripping. Because like I'm saying, that's outperformance. Look at how you're moving. And they're up, and then they've been tied to some of the drama. I don't think it's important, but yeah. Oh, yeah, Peloton could be one of them. Yeah, it's doing it again. Remember, you guys brought this up there, and that's one holding up. It's just not in the, like, 10s, 20s, 30s. But yeah. All right, man, I might just start locked in. Y'all about to get banned for making money. Holy shit. Why can't you guys keep your dick in your pants? What's wrong with you? See, what's happening, dude? Okay, I'm never going to tell you guys these again then. That's the... Oh, no. You got one job. Make money and shut up. Can you do it? I mean that with so much love, because that's a skill I've learned to develop. Okay? Trust me. Just make money and shut up. Yeah, that's all. Unless it's gonna help. And then go and take your money and help people. And amen. Chase Mason. Thank you, brother. Welcome. That's what I'm saying, you guys. This ain't no pumping group. This ain't none of that shit. So start fucking acting like it, and I'm gonna get rid of y'all. This is the last warning, okay? You don't need us. We ain't circle jerking each other. Oh, look, it went up. Oh, it's going. I'm laughing, so I hope you understand that I'm not like mad at you, but this is very truthful, okay? So don't fuck around, and that's why. And it's a good. You'll get good benefits. It comes with good things. It's very easy. Jeez, man. Okay, you're sorry. Colin, you're banned, dog. That's it. That's it. Locked in. You will get banned. I'm gonna pin it for you. This is gonna weed out the ones we don't need. It's very simple. You have a pinned rule now on the locked in chat. So look at these locked in guys. I just made them a fuck ton of money, and all they're doing is going up, flexing. That's it. They can't shut up. They can't keep it in. Look at they won't even listen. They paid me. I know. It's okay. That's why we're gonna figure this out, guys. You're gonna have to deal with me. I'll deal with you. Meta to continue hiring for artificial to cut 600 jobs. Okay, SPY coming down, but you might not feel it. I hope you got the message, man. I hope. Lord. The whitest. J&J and BMY. Oh, yo, is that fucking, remember that court case I told you guys about? I don't know if that hit. Check that. Yo, J&J and BMY, but I think BMY gets the royalty. I don't know if that's it. I'm just guessing, but that's starting to move up here. And then watch if more staple or values start to catch a bid. Because look, SPY's coming down. The Dow is not too bad. And I don't, equal weight already gapped down. Yeah, BMY going up a little. It's not a trigger yet. I love this. We're going to have a cleanup day and locked in. I'm cleaning it out, guys. Your $50 don't mean shit. Follow the rules. I look forward to this. I like smaller groups. I like locked in. I don't know what that one is. SPMO? Never heard of it. Oh, the momentum ET. That could relate to the if momentum does slow down. Yeah. That I need to look at what's in it, but yes. Airbnb says ChatGPT isn't quite robust enough. Oh, yo, I need to tell you guys. Okay, are you ready? Dude, so any of you guys, if you're going to install like browser extensions, even for like these AI browser things, be very, very careful because you're giving a lot of permission. Let me put it this way. If you have a lot of crypto and you have crypto wallet extensions and all of that, be very careful how you attach. And even if it's ChatGPT, I'm telling you, be very, very careful. Or if you want to use those things, I would keep your crypto on a separate device or remove it. No. It's not stealing your device and passwords. You're literally giving them access. People don't know that. They're injecting code into it. And if it's on the back end, and like when you give permission to some of these bots and browsers, you're also giving it the same exact permission to use your wallet and other things. So just be very careful because some people have already noticed this. They even do it with job applications. So be very careful. If someone says, I'm going to hire you for a job and they want to interview you, and then they're like, oh yeah, use this extension, there might be a scam in there to steal your crypto wallet. So be careful. Yeah, beyond going, Oracle is dropping. We're SERM. I think SPY's going down here now. I think it's everything. Even Intel, Meta, Apple. It's a lot of big tech. Yeah, if it's any desk for an interview, don't use it. 100%. So just be careful. A lot of people don't know this, and some of you guys in crypto, you may have a decent wallet, but yeah, be careful. That's fine if you have your crypto wallet and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm telling you, if you're gonna try to download one of these OpenAI like browser things, I would either remove your crypto extensions, and even then that sketches me out, but yeah, like you are theoretically giving it permission. Yeah, and then like I'm saying, jobs, especially if you're in that space and apply for that. If someone's like, I'll interview you, and then yeah, you're scammed. Peps, okay, bro. You guys don't see it. It's value. Ball, yum. Okay, SPY's going down. I wouldn't be freaking out. I think you are rotating. So it sucks because if the rotation ends up failing like later and they flip, you'll get clapped. But generally, I think you're good to go. Oh, Dina. Oh, that's why you're in the money on those. Is that why you were saying they were moving slow? Crude inventories down 960 draw, 961. Estimate was gain of 2.1 million. Who is it? Yeah, memes and value is the runner. No, it's not. You're rotating. I wouldn't call it risk off. Momentum slowing down in some pockets. You got a couple of winners, but you're just getting a little value rotation right now. And then there's BYND again. Habibi. Let's see the equal weight. Yeah, equal weight is. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot going in there. Go look at XLP, MO. All those are moving. You could either go for the index or you could go individual if you'd like. Like that. Canceled home purchase deals rise in September. Well, yeah, look at equal weight staying stable. Eventually, like I'm telling you, if this flips, that could still get ugly. Yeah, you're back to 67.10. Wait, was that the... Did we hit a new high yesterday? No, we were just 10 points away. But yeah, you might fall below 6,700, but this isn't everything. I mean, you're really just getting your, what's it called? You're getting a nice bid on some other ones. Let me give you a checkup. It's 7:30. We've been here for an hour. So 257 in the green, 240 in the red. NASDAQ, 41 green, 60 in the red. And then Dow Jones, 14 green, 16 red. Yes, there's no more watch list for the end of the year. Just random videos for the locked in guys. You guys, if the more you guys make me explain it, the more they keep buying it. So just you can watch all the other videos and streams in the morning, but I'll leave that up to you. Again, I mean, I'll give it to all of you. Just watch the staples. So, but we have talked about that a little this morning. I think target earnings is like, I think November 7th or 8th or 14th. It's in that window, I think. Oh, is gold going up or going down? Uh-oh. Yeah, wait, dude, they caught a bid this morning. So yeah, you are doing that again. This is no good. Only one pair? I would not trade Forex if you're telling me you're just getting started. You could use Forex to understand what's going on in the world, but yeah, that's usually, like I said, man, long term. I gave you the answer you asked for. So if you don't want it, that's fine, but I'd save 10%, set up a long term how we've made it, because this is your example. Let me load it up. I actually have even Colt Sister. That might be a better one, but if you took $300 a month, this is what it would look like. So if you worked at McDonald's, save 10% and put it towards, this is what I think you should start building first. Do this for a couple months, maybe a year, and that trading shit is going to fall in your lap, especially if you build up a good financial backing that's based, you know, you're growing your money while it's in the market, while you get to learn. But hey, don't take my word for it. Oh shit. Those might be a little better. Is it? I mean, I have it at 50. They probably charge you more on Apple. Or maybe Google adds the fee so that I get so they're probably skimming me too. But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever it says, but you could take that with the MRM, healthcare. XLV's coming back up. Dude, I like the biotechs, but that premium got murked. I'm surprised. It's almost back to break even. So again, we made it free at 120 or so. But yeah. The AI job, it just has to develop, but you'll start to see it. But then again, productivity. What did Elon say? Elon said with AI, work is going to be like growing your own vegetables. It's like you could get your like anybody could grow their own vegetables, but they'll go and just have somebody do it for them. That's how he described work. I thought that was fascinating. Suck. Yeah, Beyond hit 7 and chilled out. Nikes. That's another one of these values. Getty, qubits, and then more value. So SPY's coming down, couple of tech, but Value Land is doing great. Not all of them, but most of them. Is that the right one? If you had the MO and PMs yesterday were fire. I got rid of them, but that was the best positioning you could have got. And that applies to the theory if we move forward with any of this rotation. I don't know if FHA loans are on hold because of the shutdown. That's a very good question. There's one good value. I know PG, that one's starting to move, but who the fuck is it? There's one that's always cheap. Merc, you have those in the monies or not? Again, I sold a lot of them and I moved it, but yeah, though we had some good plays already. That I just wanted to take it. Yeah, they're doing something weird with all these contracts. You'll notice it. All the staple chains are fucked up. I think rightfully so. Nah, Verizon could be one, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, J&J, even fucking Tap is going, for crying out loud. Home Depot's good when it's good. Kenview on the high as well. And then BMY again. So it's all staples, you guys. So that staple rotation is real. For now, it doesn't mean it's going to keep continuing. Like I was telling y'all, that's the interesting part. They could just be getting hyped on it for today, but yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, just you could see it. Equal weights hold in. SPY took a bigger drop. A lot of staples were in. Now, this is going to be the moment, because if SPY comes up, see if those staples hold. Or, like I told you, if those staples sell off, equal weight dumps, you're going to start, then you'll get real pressure. Oh, you could post that one, Ray. You're good. Don't worry about that one. That one's not the one, though. But yeah, you could look at the SPMO for the momentum. I just don't know what's in it, so I can't verify the same way. But yeah, I think that the theory, the logic, you could use it as a broad one to see momentum down, staples up. And remember, this staple value thing, it goes beyond staples. You know, value isn't like, I don't know, would you call Tap a consumer staple or consumer discretionary? FHA is not on hold. Okay, even UNH, CF Healthcare, you're at the bottom here. Equal weight was trying to move. Okay, I'll give you guys a gift. You guys want a gift? But that's your window. That one's the one that's there. Oh, Heli, yeah. I like that. See? That is a good one. NVST. And then Kraft on the high. And Vista Holdings is up 1. Kraft could be another one. Tap is really launching. Not like news launch, but this is what I... Wait till the dumbasses pick up on this. Come on, Reddit. I know you hear me. AI boom cushions credit amid consumer softness and policy risk. Tell me why. You can't have Tap and be stable, huh? Well, that's the thing. Tap is usually that's why I bought. I don't know, or maybe miscommunication. But yeah, I think Tap's a stable stock. That's why I liked it. Boeing on the low. Bubba. I still love Bradley Frizzle. Can't change my mind about that. Wanna hear you saying I saw my long term today. Yeah, the China name is not as bad, though. But yeah, it's starting to go down. What you need to be watching for right now is if value and staples come down with it. That's all that matters. Because like I'm telling you, if the good pockets start to go down, you're already at 6,700. It'll get a little uglier there. Yeah, Hormel, KHC, MO. Again, you guys already got MO and PM yesterday. But those could be other alternatives. Not to those names specifically, but some of those same exact logic. Catch up on the high. Yeah, Pepsi. But be careful though. Again, so if that staple comes down, any of this like momentum stops, you're paying premium on things that don't move. So think about it. You will get crushed if you don't get a follow through on the rotation. That's what you got to be mindful of. So don't get too crazy. Or again, think about consequences. Think about both sides. Like I said, I just wanted you prepared for it. So at least you were prepared. APLD, didn't they have news or contract? Not even a red day, dude. Even if it just stays pinned at the high, especially on like a index, especially if it's like an ETF, like an XLP, even if it just stalls out, you're fucked. So but again, you get follow through, you're gonna get paid. But that's what I'm saying. It's not guaranteed. Saw my daughter today. Tell me why. Foreign Minister Argentina presents resignation. Oh, no way. He's like, no king. Hey, bro, we just gave you $20 billion, dog. What the fuck? McDonald's, that's another one. McDonald's is bigger. HD and Lowe's, I don't really put them top on my list, but they're moving. And yeah, it's all staples, so watch out. Bonds catching a bid now. Big tech still down. Equal weight is about to go down. So yeah, this staples aren't guaranteed yet. I'm gonna keep talking about them. But yeah, XLP, we might have to keep that one up. You made a deal. I know you said in the past, wait to sell your account until it's done. Closing is end of the year. Would you sell now or wait? Speaker Johnson. Oh, dude, I want to piss everybody off. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Democrats are really fucking up this shutdown, man. You know that? This Democratic shutdown is terrible. And why I'm saying that, because for the first time, public opinion is actually agreeing with Republicans. It's very odd. But yeah, last time, 2018, by this point, Trump was getting the pressure. That pressure has now flipped to the Democrats. I.e., Republicans have voted to end it in certain capacities, and you don't have one on the other side. And now even like CNN got pissed. So I don't know, man. Let's pay people. Or Bernie, you could stop getting paid and give your money to whoever. Because Bernie has a new book on oligarchy. Oligarchy. He's been making the same book since 1993. I don't know who knows that either. Okay? But still. Anarchist. He's made so many books, he became an oligarch. Okay, look, staples on that first candle. See what we get here. And then apple. All right, maybe we get a little window where they move around. That's funny. My girlfriend just texted me 10. She said, what if the Louvre got robbed for the promo for the Now You See Me 3 movie, The Magician Thieves? Because we love that movie. I was like, that's good 10. I'm going to tell the Chad. I said, good. That's very good 10. Maybe it's movie promo. Oh, yeah, there is a third one coming. I love that movie. All right, so see, just like yesterday, you guys remember how Equal was leading, and then eventually there was a little checkpoint, and then they started doing their own. So see what happens there with Staples. See if Spy catches up. If Staples hold up, they'll go together. Otherwise, we'll find out. But it's still early. I mean, we've only been here for an hour and a half, I think. Damn bait. Dog, did you see the clip of Bernie explaining how many houses he owns? I love it, dude. Fucking socialist. But I said it, you guys. You know, I'll tell you. My dad was born a Muslim. My parents are foreigners, and I think we should tax billionaires. I really do believe that. Like, actually. You know, Biden said it, but just he didn't fucking do it. So, that being said, I think you should all vote for Mamdani in New York. Why? Because I want a Manhattan condo for 90% off. So, I would love for you guys to do... the scary part is I think it'll be like a controlled setting of socialism that will lead to good real estate, but... At the end of the day, I don't know if you guys know this, but you could vote your way into socialism, but you do have to shoot your way out. I don't know. I'm very shocked that most people don't know the history. Like, do you guys know, like, about China and Cuba and a lot of... And I know this sounds basic, but just remember, like, let me put it this way. Liberalism is going to end. And I don't like that. What? So yeah, liberals and all the like woke, it's gonna end one day. But I don't like that. You know why? It's gonna end with somebody that you guys are gonna fight for to give them the power. And then they're gonna use that authoritarianism, and maybe it is Trump. And then they're gonna end it. But I don't think it's gonna be, and I think y'all need to know. I think y'all need to know. But that's why, unfortunately, I don't see, I see more of the communism, Maoism from the left than I do from Mr. Send in the National Guard. It's so odd. But I don't know. I just thought I'd have to tell you it. But it's gonna end. I'm scared of it ending. Because whatever ends it is going to be crazy. Let me go to the bathroom and I'll play you educational propaganda. Oh, wait, but first, did you know Mamdani was a rapper? And y'all fucking give Uncle Answers shit? This is him. His mom is like a Hollywood lady. I can't wait for my fucking condo, dude. go. Kando, that's the 90%. The Kando. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that great? That one's a good one. And then, yo, honestly, I want to talk so much shit about this. But, yo, KJP, I fuck with you, girl. I need to find this type of loyalty in life. You know that? I'm looking for more KJPs in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, like, seriously. She lied for him. She hold him down even afterwards. I don't even know if she get a job for it. That's why I'm like, are you kidding me?
Honest, you couldn't hide the fact that he was aging, right? And we saw that there were moments where it showed that he was. No one is denying that.
He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement, in my experience with him. And I know when I walk into the Oval Office or see him on Air Force One, I have to be on top of my game. I do. I mean, and that's just kind of my engagement with him and how it's been for the past couple of years.
Oh, man. I love you. A real fake one, exactly. But, like, good for her, dude. How the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? That's crazy. That's like trying to... I'm not even going to say it. Okay, here's your other one. Are you ready? So this is the one you guys need to watch. Seriously, because I'm telling you, this is why you need to hold Donald Trump accountable, but you also need to hold this crazy extremist leftist shit accountable as well, too. And I have called out Donald Trump many times already, and y'all still didn't receive it. But at the same time, there's a reason why we supported certain things, but I don't know, man. I would love for dude, education in history goes a long way, and be careful of misunderstanding concepts just because you like or dislike somebody, because nothing's new. Do you guys know that? Most of the market, all of it, nothing is new under the sun. I'm telling you, nothing is new. All of this, everything you think you live in a modern era, yeah, you got tech, but it's not new. Even AI is not really new. They were calling me Josh AI in 2018. I'm just telling you. You know it. You were even called. Some of you were saying that. Think about it. So, tell me how you built the fucking pyramids. I rest my case. So, here you go.
Go back to your point about leftist violence. You have to understand this is not something new. This is not something that's randomly happening. It happened in China, it happened in Vietnam, it happened in Cuba, which I'm Cuban. So every single time the leftists take over, what do they want? Revolution. To what? Break down the status quo. How do they do that? Not through peace, they do it through revolution. Che Guevara, Fidel Castro, Pol Pot, Mao Zedong, Stalin. Every single time, that's how they do it. And you know who they use? All of you. They use the university students. They use leftists. The authoritarians, the strongmen, convinced the leftists to fight for them. It happened in Iran where the Ayatollah took over. It happened in Cuba with Castro. They get the leftists to disrupt and cause destabilization. Once they take power, they get rid of all of the leftists that help them get in power. Mao Zedong created the Red Guard. When he got in power, he said, all universities canceled. I want you to get my book. It's called the Little Red Book. Put it in your pocket and go around. And if any teacher has spoken out against me, I want you to tell the communist commissar we're going to arrest him and kill them. They did that. The army didn't step in. They allowed the protesters and the revolutionaries to do what they want. You know what Mao did after he got power? He said, I don't need any more destabilization. He sent them out into the fields to work, and 9 million of them died. That's what he's done. The Shah did it, the same thing to the leftists. The leftists are always, we call them the useful idiots. Not all of them, but the ones who are revolutionary. They are used to destabilize. They go after the young people in universities every single time, hundreds and hundreds of years. This is the same thing happening over again. This is not new. What you're experiencing is not new. It's just new to you. It's new to our age.
Sorry, I was going pee. I don't know if they feel me. All right, Staples held up while the spy got the balance, and then Bond's the victim. Put up you. No, bro, it's serious. You got to think about it. Whether it happens in the Middle East. We were just talking about Iran, and I was giving you guys all of the history after the little attack stuff, but it's just like, dude, this happens in every culture with so many cultural differences. You get the same result. So don't think this means I'm like, oh yeah, this could happen to anything. It doesn't matter if it's Trump or not Trump, but that's why I'm like, all of this shit is just think for yourself, you guys. And let me show you this one. Because I tweeted this one. And like, I keep seeing these, but like, I think it's propaganda meant to like make you guys mad. Everybody, even if you're even if you agree with it. You'll see a lot of videos, and a lot of them seem fake to me. And again, I do think it is propaganda. I'm sure some of them are real, but they're like, oh, food stamps, and they're like saying very brash stuff to make you like angry. Don't fall for it. So, I don't know. Go think about your future. All of you will be the change, and you can change it. Nothing is out of your control. I'm telling you, bro. Especially the young guys. All these guys are gonna be gone soon. Don't give them power. So there you go. I love you. Everybody, I'm so glad you guys could still listen to me. And if you are listening to me now, you have a shot, brother. You know that? You have a shot. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, there's Bones. It's BYND. FTNT, Cyber. Oh, what was the one we saw yesterday? Was it Okta? I think so. Now Microsoft back up with decent candles. So yeah, back to VWAP. Staples didn't pay for that one too much, but they're still chilling. But let's see. Google Quantum. Yeah, Google Quantum. Pop in. Hi. Uh-oh, is this their moment? I've been waiting on my moment. Alright, they scammed me. They didn't let it go through. Fuckers. Alright, they gave me one. Finally. They scammed me on the first one. They didn't let it go through. Google Quantum. Everyone's just gonna be a crackhead. It'll eventually lag, but and then GM and the new iPad 14-inch Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, that was there. Findings released in Nature paper. What does that even mean? What day? Oh, nice. You got a little bit of time. IVF halted? Oh, I forgot. That one, I'm very sketched out by that one. So be careful. Progeny is the legit one, I think. Yeah. Nature is a scientific journal. 2028, GM will debut centralized computing with Cadillac IQ. I kept that one small. They moved up a little bit, but after the first one, after the readjust, it didn't hit. Just holding. And then Qualcomm, remember we talked about that one. They've actually been holding up. Where's Nivda? Running 13,000 times faster on a supercomputer. You're gonna need follow through. Remember, Google was able to move decently after yesterday. But see, they're moving up now. The premiums are there. Just a little bit of a big spread, but the spread's literally 100%. Yeah, MVO's been moving around. Where's Lily? And then you on the high. What's that? And that clear secure? Beyond. It might even stall all day and then just towards the end of the day. Even think about how it's played the last couple days. That's kind of been the movement, is to get through all of it. Did GM move off of that? No. Oh, they halted Beyond on that? Jeez. Okay. And then you are back to VWAP bonds pinned to the low. Everything's red. Russell's down 1.1. Qualcomm's still going. That Google has been getting a headline every day. Septerna. Hubs, ON, QNST. I have a feeling somebody locked in is going to get banned in a little bit. They haven't said it yet, but they're going to. AT&T. I don't know what IVF is. They unhalted it, but that one's scammy. So I don't know. You only had that move on that one day. Sundar tweet on quantum breakthrough. Sundar. What's the other one? Oh, Tap's still going. I know Dio and Bud as well. Dio. I learned my I know, but think about it. You would have done it if I didn't say that. Let's be real. USPS expects to acquire 100,000 new vehicles, including 66,000 zero-emission vehicles. Is that from GM? Well, yeah, I have a USPS headline from the post office. And then you just had I think it is GM, but I don't know. There's something there. And yeah, Sundar's talking about the quantum thing, Willow. Again, the premiums are up, but they're moving slower. Just all literally, even near the money, you only got $1. So, but today's only Tuesday, right? Or is today Wednesday? I don't know what day it is today. Today's Wednesday. About Walmart? Yeah, I think that stuff's propaganda. That's what I was saying. Those videos where people are like, I'm going to steal from Walmart if I don't have food stamps. I'm sure somebody might be like that, but I do think that's propaganda. So, but if Walmart drops, I would love to buy it one day. But yeah, see, someone tie in. If you could find out if that USPS news, if you find out the automaker, it might already be moving. Maybe Tesla. Well, yeah. Yeah, I remember Workhorse or OSK, Oshkosh. Do they do zero emissions? Regen, that's not too many hot biotechs right now. And then SMG, now Domino's. So again, look at it, you get another red and value's going right back up. So SPY was able to get a little bit of bid with tech, but then the staples, they're still doing their thing. TAP, a lot of value names are on the high just randomly. Yeah, Workhorse was the other one that one day. That was the old Trump play. It's a good day, baby. I had a feeling. I got a feeling. Tonight's gonna be a long term. Tonight's gonna be a long term. ADM now. Oh, yo, you guys heard about Conagra? Conagra do apply today. I'm just saying. Oof, those are hideous. Beyond is opened again. I just right at open. Again, went as high as 750 at cash open. Pre-market hit 8 something. You know about Conagra though? Yeah, dude, Conagra. Oshkosh was supposed to, but it was supposed to be EV. Yeah, does Oshkosh make EV? I think they said they were, but I don't know. It's Oshkosh. We'll see. They haven't moved. Yeah, Poet was just a $5 million contract. It just was, I think, tagging along the other hype. Workday, where's Cyber? I like VFC, but I'm pretty sure it's moved off the bottom. I don't like that they've sold off most of their good brands. So it's chill. It's down on the year and it's at that level, but every time I've seen at the level, they change the value in a weird way because of what they sell or hold. SBEV. I feel like we haven't had a weed headline in a while. Knock. Grumman Long Lie. Is that who does it? I don't know. So I guess we have a little bit of confusion here. I don't know who does it. You like VFC at 13 but not 15? Yeah, but what about Conagra? How do you feel? What about Conagra? Have you heard of it? Caesar's kind of. I don't know. I got to check it. Yeah, Caesar's melting up. Mix between melt and news, but more melty than not. And then CF now. CF with the 1 point something. How much was that? It was only 30 cents. It was 0.5%, not even. Hut on the low. That's already been down. And Target came back up. Expedia. Tonight's gonna be a long term. Yeah, Apple is on the low. Let's look at it. Staples are just ripping with it though. So I think you know the vibe for now. It could obviously change. I've told you how it could change and what to be prepared for. But yeah, once Equal Weight's fine, it's still going down. But then Staples are doing fine, and then you're gonna have a little bit of tech. Remember earnings, your post earnings today, and then you're gonna have some other ones. You bought 10 shares after I kept saying it? Nice. I'm banning you because you told me what you bought. So that's my defense against that, you see? Because that's not what you're supposed to do. So it cost you $4.99 and your reputation. So make a new account and I'll see you later. But get with it or get lost. Gotta make a move. You used to work at Oshkosh. I used to wear Oshkosh. I used to wear Oshkosh Bagosh overalls. I fuck with them heavy. I was only like 2 years old, but still. I remember Oshkosh Bagosh. Do you? It's funny how it's a defense name now. That's a crazy, crazy pivot. We need, can we bring overalls back? We need some. We have a farm and shit. We should, bro. We should get some overalls, some Colt overalls. I'm so down. Chipotle bonds are kind of tweaking. Did I ever rock the children's place clothing? Yes, but we were poor, so it's called Goodwill. But yeah. What the fuck? Dog, the first time I had like nieces and nephews, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to buy them shit. And I went to go buy them baby clothes, dude. I threw up. It was disgusting, dude. I got so mad. Like, what do you mean I gotta pay $50? It doesn't even have the same amount of content. It's not, you use 10% of the cotton to make that clothing. Why would I pay the same price? You know, and then that's where, if you guys don't know, I don't know if any of you guys have kids or you're just like a new parent. I've never had kids. I'm just a cheap ass. And I said, fuck that. And most parents don't mind, unless y'all hella bougie. But like, go to thrift shops, dude. Thrift shops, Goodwill for your baby clothes. The same $40, $50 clothing is $1. It's literally $1, and you could wash it. I don't know if you know that. And that's a great way, because, you know, kids grow out of it hella fast. So, yeah, you could get all your baby clothes at Goodwill. And all those that's the best place to do it, for $1. I'm telling y'all, man, it's fucking wild. Dude, you have no idea. They end up stained and stretched anyways. Yes, exactly. Dude, it pissed me off. What do you mean $60 for this fucking shirt the size of my hand for 2 weeks? For 2 weeks, for a month max. Dude, it's crazy. That's why you can't do the locked in. I just saved you $50 right there. What the fuck? I just gave you the answer. That's the... All right. Lulu, I don't know. I guess Lulu don't got the value because Nike went up. Staples. All right, well, I guess it is playing out, but we gotta see. Can't do used clothes. You get your kids Target or Burt's Bees. That's dope, man, but I'm gonna have to charge you probably double for this whole locked-in thing then. I don't know why I have that feeling, but I feel like, you know, I'm gonna separate it, but yeah, you gotta pay double now. Fuck that. What do you mean Burt's Bees baby clothes? The fuck? Burt's Bees? It's Clorox. Oh, man. No, man, this is Eli Lilly. It's melting. No trigger. Yeah, I didn't even know they had clothes. Tessie, where's Apple? Apple wasn't doing as hot from yesterday. Eli Lilly keeps climbing. Let me see. I don't think it's there. After that little flush, they fucked them up. Nah. Target hack for parents. If you buy the Cat and Jack brand, you can return it for up to a year, holes and all. I did not know that. I don't even know what that is. Oshkosh, they did. They were part of one of those vehicle things. I'm just surprised it didn't move on that headline, or maybe that stuff is already priced in. Yeah, where's Nivda? Where's Baba? Baba's actually still green. Now Pepsi, more value, dude. More staples. Oh, yes. Well, that was a timely video. Bloomberg will tell you about it in 2 weeks. You know it's true. They're going to tell you in a week after there's no more plays on it. But yeah, you're going to make more money on individuals than the ETF. Keep that in mind. Walmart. And then bonds too. As we started dropping from VWAP, they got a bid, but I don't know if it means anything. And then the dollar's actually up. Gold still, they settled a little bit. Gold and silver started green, but they went back to that. The earnings were not that bad. I don't think it was. This is price. This is one standard deviation. I'm pretty sure you're like just outside of it. So, and they're a major outperformer on the year. So, I don't think it was that bad. Oh, where's the Google? Did that flip? They're the same price, but the stock is chilling. Conagra, it should be on the high. Again, all of these like value or beaten down plays should be up. And then more like good ones and staples, they're going to get more outperformance. Apple kind of flushing now. There's all the ETFs printing, but that's the only thing on the low ticker. I gave you a business idea on the baby clothes. Nice, do it. Just don't forget about me. Isn't that, I think that's what Daniel told them when he interpreted their dreams. They forgot about him. Lionsgate, a little bit of volume. That one's real. Apple iPhone not record-breaking cycle, but strong. AT&T says. Wait, what? Wait a minute, what? So everyone's saying it was a record-breaking cycle, and then the phone company says no, but it was strong. All right, I don't know. That Apple news kind of hit everything in an odd way. Let me see the staple. Oh, they just held. Beyond about to flush through the low. Still up 40 on the day, but yeah. Myrna, Pfizer, COVID may help cancer patients fight tumors. McDonald's. All right. Alrighty, brethren. Eli Lilly still too. That one's kind of odd. I don't like the premiums, but healthcare is like slowly climbing. But yeah, I don't know why they're getting more of it. I think MVO. No, MVO just got premiums. Interesting. Okay, well, SPY just flushed. That Apple news, I think, kind of spread a little bit. It's still the same dynamic with staples, but yeah, now you flushed through. That even took equal away 67. That broke kind of with ease. If it doesn't like bounce around here, Fitch says U.S. support for Argentina is not enough unless it's part of a broader plan for government to rebuild the buffers. AT&T news is hitting. Beyond halted to the downside. Is it? Well, that's what I get for listening. No, it's halted. It's Apple starting this right now. You're going to have a couple of winners, but yeah. Even staples are going to chill with that. I think even your damn, who's the other one? D-Nut? Even your fucking momentum is getting killed. Even more. Like, even the pockets. But McDonald's going up. And SPY through the low. Well, see, this is 6,700, so see how it dances here. will you have planned? I mean, yes. I'd watch yesterday's video and really listen to what I say. Because that question, you're getting FOMO. You don't see it? Like I told you, just because it happened directly after I said it, that's nice and all, but I just wanted you guys ready for it. That's all. I didn't want you getting caught off guard. I didn't want things to fall off in front of you and you don't know where to go. Like I said, you just need to have an option. You need to have a parachute. And my question I asked last night, if certain things happen, would you still, and what I said occurred, would you be able to make money? Will you be in a good position? And that's what you have to think about. So I still think it applies. It just started moving today pretty quickly. So, but I want to get FOMO and really understand what we talked about yesterday, and that will help your timing. That will help you answer your question. I do not look at the technicals, and I think it's going to hold up until there's another problem. But if liquidity comes up, then it might be a little concerning. But like I said, it'll be floating in the side. But the main issue is the material stuff, China, and kind of the end of the year and getting ready for next year. I don't know if Trump is speaking. Packers, Apple. So see if Apple and other tech chills out or not. You're done for the day. Enjoy it, but I'm banning you. Why the fuck are you telling me goodbye and you've said nothing else today? You gotta say hello, dog. You gotta say hello. Is it already 8:30? It is. Euro close in 4 minutes. Would you like to do a push-up? So this is all the Euro close move then. So then it's either going to do a double flush or we'll come back. What an interesting day. That's not, I'm today, I have no mercy for locked in. You guys have had enough warnings. So, take it to the other chat. You know me already. I don't know what y'all doing. Beyond open. 512 GE on the low. AT&T saw more broadband subscriber gains in 8 years. Jeez. Again, they're actually in the, I thought they went green. Well, yeah, they had earnings today, so that's the call. Zillow on the, I don't know where Zillow fits into this value. I don't think it's value. Okay, beyond flusherooning. Put it to the test. I think it's back to where it ended yesterday. Or 444 was the other one. And that bond's taking a little stick. Tiny one, but you're just actually holding up if you think about it. Remember, Fed next week. And then watch app. Do they halt beyond again? They're going to. Still trading. No, we're gonna do push-ups right now. SPY's dumping. So stand up as we go through the low. Bonds are getting a candle. Like I told you in the morning, I'd only freak out if staples come down. So if this little rotation fails and then everything starts to really go risk off, yeah, then you panic. Otherwise, it's not a, momentum kind of chills out. And then, yeah. But look, now the bonds are the only weird thing right now. Look at that. Bonds are not looking good. That's the only thing that is very, very odd. It shouldn't be taking a stick like that. 3 of them. A bundle of sticks. But I'm not really panicked, like I'm telling you. Until this thing fucking knifes, you have nothing to worry about. Unless you're only in this. But yeah, so I think you're prepared. We talked about it from the morning. And yeah, do a push-up, stand up. It's for your own good. I'm doing lunges. Beyond halted again. We do, I guess, get some data, economic data. That is true. Tap, 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 tap. I need to do the little side twists. XLP still going up, so let me get the breakdown. So Dow Jones 14 green, 16 in the red. Nazi 55 green, 40. It's not that bad. You got names that are up. And then 270, 220. So yeah, this is sadly just outsized impact from a couple of big tech. I keep coughing, dude. I think that yesterday basketball game fucked me up, dog. I told you I was winded. Tell they had earnings. There was a subprime lender who went chapter 11. And that's not the first brands, but there was another one that met the same criteria. And then that's what I'm saying, you could tie that into the other stuff. On the low. ADM, that's kind of like Conagra. I just don't know who needs to hear that. And then J&J, PH, all values, dude. But yeah, it's half of the market's up. So you're just getting outsized effect from the tech, and then you kind of sniffed out the rotation from the morning. All right, GM's still going as well. Yeah, actually, GM's kind of really popping. It was already dancing around today. Still small, though. I wouldn't say really popping, but all things considered. What is that? Bud, Dio, all the alcohol names. Alcohol value. All right, yeah. Do your push-ups. I need to go stretch. I need to stand up. I'm lunging right now, but I need to go to my stretch wall. Okay.
On this opportunity to work with the likes of OpenAI. I can confirm they're working with NVIDIA, XAI. All the major hyperscalers are using this company to build out gas turbines near their data centers. And they just had this acquisition, the remaining 50% stake of a company that focuses on transformers, which are very important to increase voltage to accelerate electricity.
And no signs of slowdown in any of that business.
No signs of slowdown. I think some people in the analyst community were expecting a raise in guidance versus reaffirming 2025 numbers. If the demand is so strong, what's going on there? Give us some more.
Shows you what's priced in.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, and your Cat's the Dow leader of the year, and it's also down 2% this morning on the turbine story.
Right.
We'll watch it. Seema, thanks. Seema Modi. Let's get a news update with Dom Chu. Hey, Dom.
Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Sarah. A day after the U.S. announced a delay in plans for a second summit between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin, Russia said it carried out a major training exercise involving nuclear weapons. The Kremlin released video of the exercises, which included practice launches of intercontinental ballistic missiles. The White House has officially withdrawn the nomination of Paul Ingrassia to lead the Office of Special Counsel, watchdog group. The move comes after a political report that said he made racist and anti-Semitic comments in a text chain. Several Republican senators then came out against the nomination, with Majority Leader John Thune telling reporters that Ingrassia did not have the votes. And the cost of health insurance is rising for the third year in a row to just less than $27,000 per year in 2025 for a family plan. That's according to a survey by nonprofit KFF, which studies employer health coverage. According to the survey, more spending on chronic diseases, weight loss drugs and higher hospital bills is driving that increase. Nearly half the U.S. population gets health insurance through their employer, guys. I'll send things back over to you.
All right, Don, thanks. When we come back, the CEO of home builder Taylor Morrison's with us, reporting an earnings beat, but cutting guidance for the number of sales expected to close by year end. We'll talk to them when Money Movers comes right back.
Interpretation of what Ted Sarandos was saying.
Look, 10 years ago, HBO was the top content that everyone wanted, and Netflix did not shy away. Reed Hastings did not shy away from saying that was what they were shooting for. Netflix was shooting to be like HBO Max, or HBO at the time. They've since surpassed them. They're leagues ahead now. That being said, Warner Brothers still has some really excellent content. And if Netflix has an opportunity to kick the tires and see if they can get a piece of that and not the legacy media piece, sure, of course they're going to look at it. And if they can get it for a good price, of course they will. However, they're not the only ones looking at it, and they're certainly the only one who's looking at it just piecemeal and trying to take the best bits and not the rest of it. So I don't think they're going to be as competitive as the other bidders in looking at this. Ultimately, what Ted also said that was really important is that they don't need to use M&A to reach their targets. They don't need to do that to reach all of their, their growth goals. And so, it would be it's a nice to have, not a must have for Netflix.
Alicia Reese for Wedbush, thank you very much. Okay, let's stick with the earnings story. Tesla will report its results after the closing bell. Let's get the preview. Bloomberg's Craig Trudell, our global auto czar, joins us. The quarter gone was record-breaking, a number that I don't think many of us saw coming in terms of delivering EVs to customers. But, as you know, it came with the asterisk that it was against the expiry of a federal tax credit in the United States. Is that the story tonight with Tesla? Or is there something much bigger here that we're bracing for?
Yeah, hey, look, Staples starting to break down a little bit.
There may be some possibility that we get some surprise about, maybe some of the costs that it took to achieve those results, and because I think, we heard Tesla itself, executives on the call a quarter ago, kind of saying contradictory things, right? We've got a fair amount of demand, and yet we do have some incentives on offer on top of the $7,500 tax credit, and sort of go out and buy your Tesla now before it's too late. The big question, though, I think, and the big point of emphasis for everybody is going to be, do we hear Elon, say again, you know what? Yes, we may be in for a few rough quarters because of these credits going away, and just how tough the sledding is going to be, particularly in the U.S. market, and also I think outside of the U.S. we are just seeing Chinese manufacturers just really give Tesla a run for its money, and how concerning is that?
Really quick, Craig, is tonight's earnings call a precursor for the compensation package vote on November 6th?
It does feel like a topic that will be difficult to completely ignore, even if with any other CEO they would shy away from addressing the issue of their own payday, and yet I would expect it absolutely to come up. There's so much anticipation for this next month.
We're going to be running the blog on the Bloomberg terminal, I think online as well. Either way, you know where to find us. Bloomberg's Craig Trudell, thank you very much. Meta is set to seal an almost $30 billion financing package for its data center site in rural Louisiana, marking the final step for the largest private capital deal on record. Blue Owl Capital...
All right. Yeah, bro, I'm starting to get a little clapped. I mean, I did just travel a lot, but I feel great. But, I keep fucking... I have a... Okay, that one didn't do it. But still. Cake on the high. Merck, too. Oh, man. Carry up 1. That's an outperformer. NASDAQ down 1. Russell 1.3. Yeah, bro. I keep coughing. My bad. Well, it's good. I'm glad I gave you guys good expectations then with the whole like locked in everything. Because if I do get a little sick, then nobody's going to sue me. Thank God. Thank God. Latin American sovereigns show resilience. Positive rating moves dominate. Microsoft is actually holding up. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Bro, Beyond's down $3. That's cheaper than what you bought. Most people bought it for. It's crazy. Reminds me of Bitcoin. Oh, finger to the sky. Mr. Bananalin everywhere. And a gift. Ah! I hit the mic. Bananalin. God bless you, brother. God bless. I have stuff for you, too. But I want you focusing, too. Don't worry, but I got a lot for you coming your way. Coming your way. Is that real volume? Dog, what? Are these real? It's doing 18 million, 20 million at a time? Jeez. That has to be the company or Bill Gates. That's ridiculous, dude. That's a lot of volume. I think it's halted again. Dollar Tree on the high. Hey man, do whatever you guys need to do, but I know you're long term, and if you follow the foundation we set, I think you're gonna live amazing, locked in or not. And like I said even yesterday, even whatever you guys think isn't on locked in, I encourage you to find the value of what is in front of you still. And if not, then yeah man, it's gonna be on you. But amen, brother, amen. FRO. Yeah, bro, I keep coughing. An increase in options prices? Yes. Where's Troy? I banned him for being a sellout and many other things. And if you tag me in his post, I'm blocking you too. You bring it up again, you're banned as well. I think most people know this. So, he's part of the reason too. You guys get less. Think about it. He monetized it. Woo! Dude, I'm coughing like dude, and yesterday I told you guys it was so odd. I took like an extra day off of because I was traveling. I guess I didn't hit the gym. And dude, I played ball yesterday and I was like out of breath. It was so bad. I was like winded. But yeah, I don't know. I feel amazing like physically and like I have energy, but I just keep coughing. But yeah, option prices have changed. But generally, like, oh my gosh, the way it works with like short term in the pricing, that's changed, but very similar. And then everything else has kind of gone up a little. Shit, dude. It is an airplane cough, dude. Yeah, we talked about long-term targets this morning, actually. So I'd want to hold cash, but there is a couple of good value ones and some of the value things we talked about. They're there. Last time a plane. All right, SPY going up. Staples now too. Watch if we can find a balancing point. Even the bonds. Hey man, bro, buy and hold 10%. State Street. Yeah, bro, here. I think, dude, I'm telling you, I think it's propaganda. Look, this is what I'm telling you. Obviously there's people. This is the sad part, you guys, and I hope none of you fall for this. Because this is meant to piss you off and radicalize you. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. I don't think this is organic. I think these people got paid and they took the money and they're doing it, but I don't believe this. Look. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody going around saying that motherfuckers ain't getting massive. I think it's propaganda. It's like how it's like the Chad. It's like how the bots in the Chad make a lot of noise and then the good people don't say anything and it's not representative. That's what I'm telling you. That's not representative. I don't think it is. The same way the fucking boomers are trying to tell you to protest, like that's not representative of you guys who actually care. I don't think that's representative of EBT or any community. I really think that's fake. That's what I'm saying. I think people, or it's AI, but that's not real. I'm just telling you, like, because it's too aggressive. And they're like, oh, I'm going to go steal and do all these things. Like, nah, that's some dead internet theory shit, dude. I'm telling you. So even if you would like to agree with it, I hope you know you're being baited because that's not real. I don't think, and if I'm wrong, I'm happy being wrong about that. But at the same time, I genuinely don't think it's real. Yeah, Caring, check TPR, Tapestry. They will move, and Ralph Lauren too. Kind of like what we saw with the L'Oreal stuff. Dude, BYND is getting wrecked. Wait, no, the low ticker's just lagging. Never mind. Okay, they let it come back up. No, I'm being serious, though. It's the same thing with the people. Do you guys see how I'm showing you this? On both sides? That's why some of you who are fighting me, you are the problem. Because I'm saying, that's trying to get people to be racist and mean and angry. That's not true. You see what I'm saying? The same thing when people are like, oh, Antifa's not real. It's the same thing. When you start to see extreme things repeated at like these extreme levels, it's not real. And then, especially when there's other evidence to the contrary that paint a more representative or objective picture. So I hope y'all feel me, but you guys gotta be on the lookout, and that's why take care of yourself. It shouldn't really bother you, but that's why I'm saying I wouldn't let it bother you. I would just build your boundary and stop letting that get in your way. That's it. Not no what's real then. Nah, shut up. You'll figure it out. I'm here to keep you away from keep you away from the bad stuff. Avoid hell, you'll get to heaven. Simple rule. So that's all. Don't accept those things in your mind and use it to justify poor decisions. Let's be real. Stoking flame, yeah, it's because some of y'all, if you're on the edge, that's there to fucking tilt you. I don't know if you realized it yet. That's why you should put up boundaries on what you are listening to, taking in, and you should have an objective way to analyze it. And if not, you are being targeted. Oil's still going up. TK tankers. Yeah, oil again. No, Antifa is a gang. Antifa is Bloods and Crips for certain demographics. So I rest my case. Yeah, caring, as I said, watch Tapestry, Ralph Lauren, all those. Okay, Spy's coming back to VWAP. Bro, what is this? Do I look at order book before I buy and sell? No, I look at my account, my cash balance, and that's, I think, will help you more. I think that is the most accurate description. They don't feel... Again, a lot of stuff parallels the 70s and 80s. I don't know, man. Like, as crazy as I could sound sometimes, a lot of what I say and believe is rooted in American history. I love America, and I've actually studied it. So I hope you do too. But like the rise and fall of movements, the way things have swept the nation, both political violence to civil rights, there's nothing new under the sun, brothers. Nothing new under the sun. And then same thing goes for everything outside of it. Matt did go green. I don't know if it's that Netflix stuff. And then Staples held. They chilled out for a little bit. That just gave time for everything to catch up. And then Microsoft's a real leader today. I hope you guys could spot that one. PM. Dude, I was fire yesterday. Long term. And long term is good for you. Yeah, the premium on Merc was up, but in the money just moved a little slower. VIX is on the low. Interesting. Yeah, VIX is green today, but going down. NASDAQ recovered almost half of that loss. Russell's still a little weaker, actually. And then Dow, SPY, kind of chilling again. Equal weight, that broadening out is fine. Well, I thought IBM already reported, but yeah, that had a nice pre-run up then. Gold, it's not as loud, but kind of did the same thing. It started up and then they sold off a little. So I think people are concerned after a move like that. We are looking for stabilization. I mean, yesterday was weird. It like didn't change much, but it did. But yeah, now we're gonna kind of be in this wider range. No, nothing good. Beyond went to like $7 and then just fucking died. Staples rotation hit. Tech is like down, but not too crazy. And then we're above 6,700. Yeah, but nothing nuts. No real headlines. No news. A couple of post earnings reactions, and that's all. I hate Fidelity for trading. Great for long term. Well, I never really fucked with the trading platform. But long term, it sits there very good, Habibi, very good. The U.S. strikes 8th alleged drug vessel on Pacific side. Vista Energy, didn't they have a deal? Not recently. Speaking of fidelity, I like TLS. TLS is great. I can't complain. I mean, my accounts get tracked, so they fucking front run me every now and then, but you know, I still make my 1000%. But long term, I like Schwab and Fidelity. They're great for it. Aton, Magan, Mag H, UNG, natural gas. Oh, I forgot Hertz was on that list too. Trump is speaking after the bell. Do we have the topic? Rigetti. Your momentum. Oh wait, RSI, right? Or no, what's the equal one? Is it RSP? Yeah. Actually, yeah, equal weight barely moved, even though NASDAQ's almost down 1. So welcome to post-earnings. Post-earnings, little bit of rotation, change up in momentum. But yeah, we gotta still get to next week. Now you're middle of this week. And then Intel is tomorrow. Beyond halted down again. I don't know, they've halted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, 10%. Legitimate question, could Beyond do a restructuring and then do like Carvana? Yes, they can, but I think it's dumb to think like that. So don't bring that shit up in here. Because I just think if you bought it low enough and then made it free several 100% later, you could do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to believe in this shit. I believe in Jesus. But, you know, giving a bunch of people billions of dollars and then coming up with beliefs, I'm not down. I thought we've done this. There's a stock. We've seen stocks halted like 20 times in a day. I think it was during 2021 and the craziness. I don't think Trump's talking. Do we have a press briefing? It's already 9 o'clock, man. It feels early. Yo, Elizabeth Warren's talking.
Plus a spare jet for them. So there you have it. Remember Donald Trump's promise to lower costs for Americans on day one? Well, instead, Donald Trump is bailing out his, quote, favorite president, unquote.
Oh, y'all went from
bailing out
Biden lowered the prices to Trump won't bring down prices in 60
Argentina
days.
Debt.
I love it.
The American people are begging us to do something about the skyrocketing
I'm begging
cost
you to
of
leave.
living. They are
I beg you,
crying
all you
out
old
for
people,
help.
to step down,
But Donald
give
Trump
your money
can't
to the
hear
people
them
who need
over
it,
the
who aren't
sound of the
getting paid,
bulldozers that are
and leave
demolishing
office.
a chunk
Put
of the
term
White
limits
House
on
to build
yourself
his
and walk
brand new
away.
ballroom.
You do not represent us.
$250 million ballroom,
That's what I'm begging
monument
for.
to Donald Trump himself, paid for by big corporations that
I
are
need to
trying
go
to
pee,
suck
so
up to the administration
I like Elizabeth Warren. I
for
like
special
listening to her.
favors. The American people.
It teaches you how
told Donald
motherfuckers lie to
Trump
your face.
to
You'll
cut
get to
the
learn.
cost of living.
All right, I'll be right back.
Instead, he's cutting off part of the White House for his new billionaire's ballroom. Families are missing car payments, but Donald Trump is too busy building his ballroom to notice. The price of coffee is up nearly 30%, but at least Donald Trump will have a fancy new ballroom in the White House. The price of coffee is up nearly 30%, but at least Donald Trump will have a fancy new ballroom where the White House is supposed to be. Farmers are going bankrupt, but Trump is too worried about the construction of ballroom to help. The cost of baby strollers or as Donald Trump are not in normal times. All of us need to stand up, speak out, and push back. My question for you, Senator Merkley, is how is the fight to lower costs for families all around this country linked to the fight against Donald Trump's authoritarianism?
Thank you so much, my colleague from Massachusetts, for the question of how the price of goods around the country is linked to Trump's authoritarian undertakings. And it kind of boils down to this. And a colleague came to the floor and used this term a little while ago, a colleague from New Hampshire. And she said, in an authoritarian structure, the authoritarian believes that the people are accountable to the authoritarian. And in a democracy, the leader believes that the leader is accountable to the people. That's the difference. And so if you are in a situation where you have an authoritarian for the president, first thing they do is try to erode the checks and balances of the constitutions to concentrate more and more power in the executive. Of course, we see that in all kinds of ways we've been discussing this morning. Then they proceed to try to change the rules for elections so that they can rig the next elections. And then they start to attack any form of dissent, suppress freedom of assembly, and freedom of press, and freedom of speech, and due process. And we see that. And then they say, now we want to free the military. But in all of that is this sense that the people are simply pawns for the authoritarian president. And then in that setting, it becomes just fine to do a bill that savages health care for the people to fund tax breaks for billionaires. It becomes just fine to do a bill that savages child nutrition to do tax breaks for billionaires. It becomes just fine to run up debt over the next 30 years, $30 trillion, to fund tax breaks for billionaires. That's the way that the authoritarian personality is connected to the policies that emerge from bills that authoritarian champions. They're not bills.
I was ringing the bell 4 years ago. We were getting banned left and right.
I see that my colleague.
You guys know I got removed off of YouTube 2 times for 2 periods for playing clips of Donald Trump talking about the election. Wendy's. There you go. Are they moving it to Wendy's? All right. After the 10th halt, they're like, fuck it. We need a new one. I don't know. But Wendy's now with a stick. I'll leave that for you if you want it. You already know it's just dog shit runners, so they're playing the game. I don't even know if Wendy's is shorted, so yeah. Baconators versus veggie burgers. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. It's kind of dope. I would take a Baconator, sadly. Sadly. Yeah, Western Alliance is a one-off problem. Well, that's why I tell y'all, just very disingenuous. Because people did ring the bell. And that's why even what I said today, though, like, both sides, just be very well aware. People will use you for their power. That's why I said I think we have a duty to call out Donald Trump and certain things. Now, cleaning up crime-ridden streets, I'm not really against. But, when real authoritarianism is there, you do have a duty. But it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? So I don't know. Once we build a good standard and can be equal about how we apply it, I think I have. I mean, you know what I like and don't like, but I do like to think I've been pretty fair and in the middle. I like being in the middle, even though you get ran over a lot. But yeah, so your choice. Intel will have to have good earnings. I think really good earnings will help it, but it has nothing to do with earnings. It has everything to do with guidance and what they say about clients, the government deal, what it's leading to, all of that. I think that's going to be the driver, or if there's any other side deals that we don't know about. My mic. Eli Lilly still, it slowed down, but if an Apple deal comes through, and then vice versa, what if it doesn't come through? You're fucked. So, anything is possible. That's why I'm glad. I'll show you guys. This is what I'm saying. And dude, it's so crazy because I posted this video. It's related to the politics and everything, but it was related to money. And even then, people turned on they got so mad at the video. But that's why I'm telling you, it's just like, you may not agree with me, but I encourage you to look at what I've said and not over the years, because I've stayed the same shit, bro. That's why it's so easy to stand in what I'm saying, because I know exactly what I've said and done prior. I was calling it out for both sides, and yeah. Look, this video, and then this video is going to become way, way more applicable in the next couple of months. So yeah, this was 5 months ago, May 4th. May the 4th be with you, brother. That's the spirit of Christ. So, the real reason I am not supporting Trump 6 minutes. If you gave me 6 minutes of your time, I could have explained it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I mean, like the title says, I'm no longer a Trump supporter. Is that true? I mean, I'm just a YouTuber, so I got to take a little bit about it and then make it bigger. But there's something that I really disagree with. And unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, I believe that this is going to lead to the golden era. And what I am talking about is Donald Trump's spending bill. The big, beautiful bill. So you may have heard about it. And here's just a little chart of it so you could get familiar. And I don't like this. You could even see Elon's Doge savings, but recently I've been losing more of my hair and I've been turning into a boomer, and I care about government spending all of a sudden, especially because in modern times we have...
You know that? Because I didn't feel the need to protest for things that, and I still have to pay my mortgage and other things, anyways.
Spent a lot of money, and we have run extremely large deficits. Actually,
usually anytime you're running above $1 trillion deficit, it's because there is a crisis or there is a war. And we don't have that happening right now. So when I saw this Donald Trump bill, I was pretty disappointed. And I was like, man, that does not, he says a lot of things that are politically unpopular, and he does things that are politically unpopular. But this spending bill, that's popular. You're spending money, baby. And that's what...
Yeah, man, and that's the point. Like, most of the stuff Donald Trump is doing is what, like, literally people voted for. And I know some of you disagree with that. But that's what I'm saying. This was disingenuous. This one wasn't... That's not what we voted for. You see what I'm saying? Like, the crime and some of the stuff you're watching and, like, trying to clean up the fucking mess that Biden left, I support him in that. I really do. And I think that's actually harder than a lot of us have forecasted. But like I'm saying, we thought we were going to spend less money. We thought they were going to go about stuff. So I would just pay attention. And when he does deviate from what we are promised and expected, you should say something. But some of these things, and even the ballroom stuff and how that even he's paying for it and other things, I'm not offended by that. Nor do I think that's the authoritarianism. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're again, him going after drug cartels and doing stuff. Unfortunately, you may not like some of the methods and all that, but this isn't surprising. This is not shocking people. This was a power some people have given to him and still give to him and agree with. But, as we progress, if you start to see things that deviate from, just disingenuous, and I think that spending is a great example. Even Elon, I told you guys don't notice? You guys don't notice? Where the fuck is Elon? I miss Elon. Elon, I miss you. Where are you? I told you, he's going to get his money from the DFD now, and then that's it. They weren't really angry. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the money part that got really disingenuous. And that's where people have criticized Donald Trump, and I think you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You really can. And that's why it's like, is that something where I'm going to go turn into fucking a fascist? No. But, because Elon, I told you, Elon's making his money through Department of Defense. You don't give a fuck about EV. Y'all tripping. I read the bill. I read all of it. Literally, we read many pages in front of you. And I told you, the AI bill, the gambling, I don't agree with that. Those are disingenuous. Those are wrong. For an administration that is saying we need a safe society, do all that, that doesn't track. That's disingenuous. So, and I'm going to keep calling them out. And that's fine. And that's what we should stand up for. And, the moment we reach real authoritarianism that is outside of the scope of the freedom or the responsibilities we have granted to the president, you should all say something. I don't think it's there right now. Is it a possibility? It always is. Go look at what happened. But these guys are saying ring the alarm. And that's why it's like, come on, man. And if you should be fair to the people that are willing to actually be truthful with you. Otherwise, you are just going to side with your extremism. Well, the spending, like I told you, it's look at it. The clock, I even talked about it yesterday. I'll give it to you guys. This one's a good one you need to pay attention to. But I told you, the clock started from the rate cut. In the next couple months, it's either going to be really good or really bad. But it's either that spending leads to his golden era because he spent just as much as Biden, just like that politician was telling you. An authoritarian spends like that. I agree. That's what Biden did. He's copying it. You taught it to him. But that's why it's like that could either lead to the golden era, or if it doesn't and things go bad, that's going to be our demise because you just threw all that fucking money. And if we lead into a problem, it's going to overwhelm a lot of things. And yeah, it won't work. Wall ripping, they just said it was a one-off event. They're up about $1. It's popping right now. But yeah, here's the chart. Look I told you guys a couple months ago. Straight up, like, that clock from the rate cut started. And what do you notice? For the first time now, bonds are diverging. Bonds are going down. So if you guys don't know what this means, it's very simple. and put me to the test. Ask anybody on Wall Street, anybody who makes more or less money than me, higher position or not. This is the truth, dog. The bonds are screaming right now that you are either going to get major disinflation, that's why they're going down, or it means there's a big growth concern and a recession is right around the corner. It's one or the other. That's it. So welcome. And that pairs up with what I told you when we start the counter. And that clock is still running. We have a couple more months, and it ties into the fucking big, beautiful bill. It ties into 2026 and when all of that kicks in. So, yeah. Yalla. But I'm paying attention. I hope you are too. And I hope we could all keep it objective. And at the end of the day, I share it with you so you guys are wise, and I hope you take care of yourself and benefit up or down. And at the same time, after you benefit, I hope you become a light to this world and not a drag or darkness. So, amen. I don't know. Data would be useful, but not really. I mean, we had all the data under Biden. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Let me put it this way, bro. You guys don't notice Trump is way different than first Trump? I'm telling you, the Democrats taught him all of this. We all used to think the president couldn't do shit. And then Joe Biden fucked everything up. And you're like, what? You could do that? Wait, that's illegal. And they still did it. Right? And you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, Donald Trump learned the same exact thing. You taught him that. And that's why I'm scared about whoever comes in next. It don't matter what side, because now people are realizing how powerful the president really is. Because if you really wanted to do something, you can. And that's why other people are getting pissed too. So you mean to tell me all of the minorities, oppressed communities, dog, they could fix everything. You don't see it? That's why someone is like, Donald Trump can't stop a protest at 1,000 different places. Bitch, they locked us inside and made you put shit in your body. What the fuck? You government will make you do whatever the fuck they want. What are you talking about? So, no, that's why I'm saying we've taught this and we've allowed it. You motherfuckers, it's Pandora's box. So, yeah, that's all. I'm here for the people. I love all of you, and I hope you agree with me. Because you'll realize, dog, all we have is each other and Jesus. And yes, my Jesus does not mean I should hurt you either. Isn't that funny? And you don't even have to pay me 10%. I know. So at the end of the day, bro, your mind is powerful, and I encourage you to use critical thinking for everybody, even if you agree with them. Because the one weird phenomena that I've learned is that people are still smart. People still have critical thinking. They only use it when it's towards something they hate. You understand? Tell me I'm wrong. My guy, some of you get so smart when it comes to Donald Trump. And then I put up Elizabeth Warren and you go, da-da. You get what I'm saying? I need you to use your brain for what you like and don't like. But people get critical and they're using logic and they're thinking and they're like, what if this and what if this? When it's something they don't like. SPY going lower. Okay, low ticker is honestly fully maxed out. It's probably hitting equal weight. Yep. Okay, now Staples calmed down. This is a little bit broader. Wouldn't data tell you conditions? No. The data's lagged, and again, borderline still manipulated, but, there's why do you think, what did I just show you? Think about the chart that started this conversation. What is that? It was SPY versus what market? And now think about the importance of that market. You never needed data. You know what I'm saying? The bond market's very important. Bond market says a lot. Usually it's always right. So that's why the data will add there, but it's not the set all be all. yeah, there is some forms of manipulation in the bond market, but way harder to manipulate that, especially with both sides now. I think you're getting manipulation from the Treasury and vigilantes. Way harder to manipulate that than any data. Ask China. Eli Lilly, that one's a weird one. Dude, it's already 9:30. It feels early. I think because it's cloudy. Reddit files copyright suit against Perplexity and others. Reddit. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, I have a lot of philo today. Fuck. I was just looking at it. I wrote it on a lot last night. Fed lost access to private jobs data. Beyond coming down. Everything. The news wire's working, but my other ones are fucking dead. This one's always up. I love this one. I can't believe it. I have another one you guys don't see that connects it, but yeah, this one doesn't go down, bro. I love it. That's what that AWS showed me, but yeah, man, we're drying up. Dude, I'm seeing people put up Christmas lights, dog. Giving me hella anxiety. I'm like, what the fuck you mean Christmas lights? And yo, what the fuck? People put up Halloween lights? You little demons? When did that start becoming a thing, bro? Do y'all put up Halloween lights? It's okay, you're not a demon, but I am trying. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention to dumb shit. But I just don't. I was tripping. I've been seeing Halloween lights and Christmas lights. I love Christmas. It's a pagan holiday! It's there to control you! Okay, I still like it, dude. I still like fucking the holidays, man. Just relax. I like apple cider and shit. Calm down. And I don't know who needs to hear this. The best way to protest Thanksgiving is to not live in the stolen land. So that's another topic. Okay, you're flushing. Something's happening. Literally. Boop. Yo, that's big. Pay attention. I don't know what it is. So you're starting to move, and the bonds are taking a stick. Nah, something's going on. Yeah, the VIG. Yo, this is not looking good. Trump admin plan to restrict exports to China containing U.S. software. Ah! Go, 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 go. Oh, my shit's fucking lagging, dude. Oh, yeah, they're fucking lagging it. Oh, yeah, I got one. Alright, I got a couple more. They're filling it. That's going to be bad for a little, but remember, it's going to eventually bounce. Maybe not today, but this is setting the stage, you guys. Don't forget about what we've talked about. I still think it's going to lead to a negative reaction. Those are already up a lot. You can make them free. That's important. You're going to get one. All right, you should get one there. Even watch TLT. That's another one, but then like I told you guys the other day. Okay. Where is it? I think you're they already hit. You could make it free or hold like, I don't know, like last time, but still. Me, dude. Why are they oh, come on. Yeah, they're fucking me over. Is it going slow for you? I need to try the other broker. I'm making the other one free. Yeah, they hoed me. They're still up. So watch out. This is going to be a little mini checkpoint. No, if he doesn't walk it back today, it's going to come back later. Like I'm saying, he said this stuff yesterday. Now he's doing that one. Trump, dude. Bro, how is that your first message of the day? That's good, though. I said a lot of shit. That was the first thing that got you reacting, was when it led to money making. But yeah, that's good, you guys. And if I'm late, man, why are you guys hanging out with late, man? That's weird. You should go somewhere to be early. That's terrible. My bad. My bad. Yeah, those plays are coming down a little now. Okay, second sets are going to go. They're going lower. First set, if you got one of the quick fills, they're still up. Okay, back up. Yeah, it's Reuters. It's going to hit in a couple more minutes. There was some circulation of it, but I think you're going to hear another headline on that one. Oh, where's the one? Go to the S. Yeah, the second set's already washed now. Only the first one, if you got though, that one was not even that good. You could double dip if you think it's gonna hit, you can. Quick double dip, otherwise it's gonna be a dud. But like I said, I think that's gonna kind of develop in a different way. Not necessarily today, but we're close to the meeting and things are still up. You want to set the table. Usually for any of these, I was very quick. There's a report of China on exports of software. It's different. It's a little bit broader. It follows that theme. And then it's not fully circulated yet. People are picking up on it. That's what I'm saying. There's like other ones, and it's like, it's weird how it's developing. But it does meet the narrative of, again, fuck up, set up the stage and get everybody, you know, ready so that we could actually get a positive catalyst at the end of the month when they meet. Because remember, he did that yesterday with the other meeting. Okay, double dips are ripping. Yeah, the double dip was good for now. Again, the second set was terrible. First set was good, but you have to make it free. Oh, we do have a CPI, I guess, on Friday. Honestly, that one was an interesting one. Yeah, TLT's already coming back down. So wait, if it does rip, be on the lookout if that hits in a couple of hours. Or think about what we're going to get at 4 p.m. Is that this? Let me see the day. I'll give you guys one. Do you want me to give you one, or do you want me to not expose you to this? Because look at how those they fucked up the premiums on that move. Like I'm saying, go pull up any of these charts. They're just fucking with the premium, dude. Because look, that's the first set. Second set, you got washed. Because look how high they jacked them all up. It doesn't matter where you go on the chain. You see what I'm saying? That freak out fucked up the premiums. So double dips would be better, but they're still kind of jacked up. But then again, it all depends on either strike price, where it ends up, and how it follows through. You're gonna make an account where 1% of every play I get you hits. That's gonna be the buy Joshua home fund. Damn, you're doing really well, huh? Amen. I love it. All right, yeah, they're washing them again now, but not as much. That's what I'm saying. That move just fucked up the premiums. You could go back and forth on that. I think the headline will hit again later. It is new information, but yeah, that just made it very difficult on SPY. You should know the answer of what is going to offer you a better deal. And actually, I would be careful of SQQ. You might be better off on UVXY, because if Mag 7 gets the rotation, then yeah. You can use the futures, but also too, like again, if you're keeping your plays small, the beauty of some of these options is that you could really lower your risk. And then if you're wrong, it shouldn't hurt you. And then if you're right, it could give you a lot more upside than any dollar for dollar. They're already coming back up, but the premiums are holding that second level. So from here to here, the premiums went down like 80%. From here to here, they're not even budging. It's all within the spread. That fucked it up, man. That's just on SPY though. Yes, the new thing we know. No pre-market is for locked in, and no more watch list for end of the year. Just random videos after the bell. But other guy locked in say you gonna give me a 1% fund and buy me a crib. That's so exciting. Thank you. Let's do it. Oh, is that the same day? Oh, what the fuck? There's a Baron option out there. Somebody fucking front ran that hard. Like way before on like very oddly. I see one that was, I'm like, I'm shopping for you, brethren. I'm shopping for you. I think I found one. I think we did. Yeah, well, Chinese software may not be that big, but just think about the rhetoric and what it implies and what it would lead to. Some of those didn't move. That killed more premium on SPY. There's another set, not SPY, not moving. I'm waiting for that one. I'll give you one. Yeah, wait a minute. The SPY double dips went up. Yeah, they jacked those. I'm surprised, actually, because it's at the same price. They went it a little bit outside of the spread. Cattle ranchers have to get their prices down. Trump on Truth Social. All right, so get ready. Premiums might change or that thing might move around. Like I said, you only get those if you're scared. If you're scared, you think it's going to go down, you have a way to position. Otherwise, yeah, cattle ranchers who I love don't understand why they're doing well because I put tariffs coming in. It'd be nice to understand that. Yeah, he's saying he wants cattle prices down. That's 2 minutes ago from Trump. Iridium, that sounds familiar. Okay, premium bets. Oh, it's 10%. It's like 10 to 15% fluctuation between some of them on any of those plays after, assuming you didn't get the first wash ones. All right, Ripper Rooney. Let's see how these hold. All right, that just brought down premiums a little bit more outside of that little range I just told you about. Every time you go to lunch, something happens. Okay, stop going to lunch. I know, man, I know. I think we should play Battlefield. What? All right. Well, you could grab those and calm down and call it a day. If you're gonna hit that, it'll hit. If not, there you go back to earnings setup for tomorrow. I was just telling the guys, I wanted to remind you, don't get mad at me if I cut it off. I just want to keep you guys honest. I gotta keep you guys honest. That's all. Don't forget what happened last time. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it honest. So, just a reminder, that could happen at any moment. At any moment. Jeez, man, these ones are moving around. I almost set up the philo too. Come on, it's funny. I didn't even want to piss you guys off too much. I let you have a minute, so we'll see. The headlines. I think the Reuters one's gonna have some truth to it, but just expect heightened rhetoric. You get what I'm saying? Everybody followed the rules. I just wanted to remind you. Just so you didn't forget why we had to do what we did. So, yeah. I could cut it off whenever. Oh, man. You know, it's funny, too, because think about it. You have people who just join in randomly whenever there's important stuff. So, that's not going to cut it this season. This beat is my recital. I really read the Bible. To rock a rhyme of options time. It's tricky to rock the run. I'm setting up the philo now. Hey, at least nobody threatened to sue me this time. So that's good. I didn't keep it down that long. I just wanted to remind. But we are going to move to philo here. Isn't that a good song? And everybody loves roller coasters. Is that a real song? It's Tricky is a real song. I remixed it. Okay, premiums are lower now. It's operating there. We're not moving. I think we're going to be kind of frozen. They might fuck everybody up, but yeah, just it's either 4 p.m. you hear more about this or we keep playing this set the stage game. But that, I'm telling you, that premium move off of that first candle is wicked. Wicked. Nikes. Why is not? Yeah, so these staples still doing good. Okay, bonds still kind of playing out. Is that hitting now? Oh, okay. Old reiteration on the Trump Truth Social. There's a Reuters report sometime. I mean, remember how we got tricked on the thermal and then it kind of came true? But they're saying that Trump might want to clap or exports Chinese software exports, or us exporting to China. So I think you could look at the headline, or you could really just look at the theme, the concept of raising the rhetoric and setting that stage. You know, yesterday he said the meeting might not happen, then they're doing this. China clapped the rare earths. You know, you're playing that game. So that's why, I mean, it could be a test candle. At the same time, Trump comes live at 4, and then it is about earnings. So there's a reason. I like certain plays more than others there. Yeah, the cheap ones, they're just widening the spreads. The spies are just moving with it all. HCA. I mean, shit, bro. If Microsoft comes down, that'll bring some other stuff. But otherwise, it's Russell and the Dow. That momentum did get clapped. Dow Jones, 12 green, 18 red. Nasdaq, 43 green, 50 something, 56 in the red. SPY 250, 250. Time to get a long turn, to get a long turn, to get a long turn. All right, that's the highest you've kind of been since it happened. Dude, that candle was brutal. That's what I'm saying. Some of the premiums, they got to work their way down. Now they're going down like 20. That was the highest they went on the upside from that move. So 20% range, but, and then anything else is just spread. Alrighty. Okay, ripping back up. They're probably going to dive for a little bit, and then, yeah, you're going to need that to actually hit, if that makes sense. Or if that comes back. Because now it's getting back to the level with the preems we're at. Oh, it's kind of, it took what? In a weird way, that took 30 minutes to unwind. INTG, it's Microsoft. You still have staples going up. So think about that. No, I don't think the TLT relationships... Oh, it didn't break out of there. Fuck. Oh, man. I would just make your decision, like I said, if you think that's going to be a test or hit or not. And call it a day and position, you know, smart enough. Because I just broke them out. I thought they were going to get out of there. That candle was the Trump rumor on... I think it's a rumor. He hasn't said anything, so I would view it as a rumor, but... The logic is that he's going to potentially ban exports to China. That's terrible. If it's software only, that's not as bad. All right, and then we got Philo in 5 minutes. I need to go get a protein. I'm hungry. Hunger. Meta Blue Owl. Do I still have my Trump video? Ah! Chrome. Yeah, here you go. You can watch why I don't agree with Trump many, many moons ago.
That leads me to my economic theory here, because at the end of the day, during like Biden in 2020 to 2024, he spent a lot. And this 4 years that Donald Trump is proposing is like $500 billion less than what Biden spent during his 4 years. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. That's what I'm saying. But if you actually go and like look, and this is what I want you guys to see about it, is that these numbers are extremely large and they have a huge effect. And that is what happened during Biden. You know, you saw layoffs and you saw all these things happen with inflation in the economy, but that's why they call it like a recession, but it wasn't. And there was just a bunch of money swirling around. I said it at the beginning of this year, even with Donald Trump or Biden. And that's why I'm saying it. I don't care who it is. My allegiance is to the economy, and finger to the sky. You know, but it's just like, dude, it's government demand. I've called it that for Biden. I'm going to call it the same for Trump. And if we are spending this much money, that's why when Biden did it, no matter what happened, everything was fine. They were spending a ton. And same thing here. You know, I really think that when Donald Trump says the golden era, it's because of this big, beautiful bill, because that's a lot of spending, bro. And if they are spending that, even if there's tariffs, like, and whatever, if we're spending, you know, multiple $1 trillion deficits here, I mean, yeah, things bad could happen, but there is going to be a lot of cushion there coming from the government. Now, obviously, the faith in the government and the U.S. system and raising that could be a difficulty. But even then, at face value, you know, I've made a lot of money in my life off of broader spending pushes. You know, I made you guys a video, even in COVID, let's get rich off inflation. That had to do with spending. So yeah, this is inflationary and other things could play out. And like the real big difference, and this is where, you know, I hope Donald Trump and the admin does better, or we'll find out. You know, we can't judge them just yet, but the money is just going to go to different areas. So, you know, during Biden, it went to EV and chargers and other places. They're just going to reroute these funds, as this shows you. You could see, you know, $500 billion is going to go to tax cuts, you know, rather than wind farms or whatever you want to call it. But the whole point is, this is a lot of government demand. And if there is going to be a golden era, I could see it through a big ass deficit like that. So that's my video for you. And I'm gonna include something from the watch list. It's on the other channel as well. Here are just some broader points for you guys to follow this week, because there's a lot of FOMO. And we have Jerome Powell this week. We had the jobs data. The Chinese rumor from over the weekend was all looking good. So there's gonna be a lot, and you're watching how things change. And that's why I'm saying, if things get noisier or it gets quieter, just watch the spending, watch the government demand. That's it, that's your answer. So I love you, Chad. Enjoy this, and I will see you guys on stream, baby. Finger to the side, peace out.
I never really do this for technicals, but these are just broad levels, and I think it's important this week. Why? Because people are getting uncomfortable to the upside. There's getting a lot of FOMO. People are even debating whether or not this is a bear market rally or not. We closed right below 5,700, or it's like 5,680, I think, on Friday. The next spot is going to be 5,714. You got these other little spots. The FOMO zone. FOMO really sets in May. AI, bro, I know. It's because ever since I've seen those AI videos, sometimes now I sound like AI. I see it. That's why I said it on that video. That's why I'm like, Jesus. You guys don't get it? And like, you know, there's like Twitter accounts that use like voice clones of me. So be careful. But that's why, man. If you guys ever want to know if you're talking to me, you should just have an honest conversation about the Lord with me. You will always know where I stand. Isn't that cool? Your philo is your authentication. Because these demons can't even fucking fake it. You see what I'm saying? I love it, bro. No, I'm serious. And not just the word Jesus, but like actually the doctrine and what I believe. And if you have listened to the philos, I could tell if you listen to them, and if you've listened to me, you should know. Be the light, my brother. Be the bread. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. So, yeah, I foresaw some of these things. I mean, I don't even have my face on the internet. But, yeah, you'll be good if you're really paying attention. But trust and honesty and knowing you're talking to a human, viability of the info, that's going to become very critical. And I'm not the only one saying that. Even Elon and other people are bringing that up now. So, at the end of the day, yeah, oh my gosh. Is that the bond auction? Yeah, it has to be. I was like, holy fuck. What is it? 4.506 versus 4.518. That's a very strong bond auction. It's called character. That's the point. If you know the philo and what it is, you've been listening, you can literally verify who you're really talking to. Otherwise, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't uphold the values, we don't even know if you're real. That's the reality that we are violently barreling towards. Yeah, well, yesterday's philo, I just be careful, okay? Because I even saw it and people were even talking about it, but some talking shit and all that. Some liked it. Some are gonna misuse it. But what I shared with you about the meditation, I really hope that you watch the other philos, because that's not one you should just take on its own. It requires a lot of everything else that we've discussed regarding the secret place, the single eye, or everything. And again, it's Jesus, and that's why I'm telling you, I really hope you realize, like, if you're doing this without the one true way, truth and light, you may be opening up the wrong door, and I don't want you to do that. So be careful. I don't know if that sounds ominous, but I believe it's true. That's Jesus is your defense, man, and I don't know why people are getting so worked up by it, but I do hope some of these philos, like, you need discernment, and I wouldn't just take one of them, and I really hope you're using all of it, because we built up to that philo. That wasn't a standalone. All right, well, Chad, I'm gonna cut off the video because we got to move to philo. Requires a lot of everything. So yeah, go to the philo if you'd like to listen to philo. It should take you there, but yeah, so I'm gonna cut off the video even as we're going into the low, so you don't have to get too freaked out. We'll be on another video. I will see you there. I am gonna talk about Jesus, because I talked to you that last 30 minutes about how to position for this. So yeah, you should be ready no matter what. I'll see you there. Love you. Bye!